Hello guys, it's Korah here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be streaming the lower bracket final between Aqua and PC Cat. And of course, the winner of those games is going to end up facing Demo in the grand final. The grand finale, what everyone's been waiting for, what the whole season's been playing up to. It's all coming down today. So very excited. We're going to have a lot of nice games today. And yesterday as well, we had some like really interesting games too. Both teams like bring up the best strats. All the best strats are going to come out today. And of course, in the maps today, it's a little bit different since it is a grand final. It will be a pig ban system. So essentially what that means is that the opponent will ban a couple maps that they don't want. And then, then they'll end up picking, and whoever picks the map, the enemy team will pick the spawn for them, So a lot of interesting picks here. Now, I haven't actually seen the picks yet, so I'll go ahead and go over them real quick with you guys right away here. Let me pull them up on the strat sketch as well. We do have a strat sketch here, so let me go ahead and get that up for you guys. Shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Yes. All right, there we go. So we have strat sketch up, but I got to organize it a little bit. But it's all good. Anyways, so I believe Napoleon did send me the maps here. So let's see. So we have Lagoon and Yukon. Both these maps are pretty equal spawns. So there's nothing too crazy about that. We have Dynasty, which is very normal as well. Vineyards is a big one. No, Vineyards is a very unbalanced map. And we have, of course, Castilla as well as another unbalanced map in the map picks there between PC Cat and Aqua. The rest of the maps seem very equal. So first we have like Yukon, Lagoon, Dynasty. Then we have Vineyards. Then we have Canal. Canal is a little bit of an unequal map as well, but it's not too bad. And Desert Sands is a very symmetrical map, so nothing wrong with that at all. It's a 6 map. And Castilla has a tiebreak. So guys, Castilla's tiebreak is a very interesting one there for sure. Both these teams definitely did not pick Castilla. It was just a 50-50 coin toss at the end there. So yeah, that kind of tells me that Castilla, nobody really wanted to ban it, but nobody wanted to play it either. Unless, I mean, maybe both teams didn't really mind playing it. They just didn't want to ban it too much. But we have some interesting picks here. Vineyards is the biggest one, though. Vineyards is a very interesting pick. I'll show you guys why Vineyards is such an interesting pick, in my opinion. Let me go ahead and pull that up on the strat sketch for you guys. So Vineyards is going to be... Let's go ahead and add a new slide here. So we have Vineyards here. Yeah, Vineyards is a big one. The reason why Vineyards is very unbalanced, guys, is because on the red spawn has a huge advantage that you have this position here, right? A lot of teams will do this. They'll send like a couple tanks to this like B position here, and this position can shoot out the crossing that anybody does back here. So basically, green side is not able to cross to med side. Med side is sealed off, whereas on the red spawn, you can easily cross like this. You can easily cross like this, very safe. Nothing that the enemy can do to like shoot you out crossing this area, right? So this is why red spawn is very like strong, because it basically cuts off like the A side for you, unless you want to like, I mean, technically you could try to fight A, but it's just in this meta it's unplayable, because everybody has 116 autoloader reloaders, like they all have clippers, and so it's very hard to make it across to the other side without getting absolutely nuked, So I'm interested about Vineyards. I mean, who got the, actually let me take a look at the spawns, because I don't actually know who got which spawn. Who got the south spawn, because that makes a big difference here. It seems like on Vineyards Aqua got the north spawn. Yeah. So Aqua picked Vineyards 100%. There's no other like Aqua's the one who picked Vineyards, although I don't know why. The only explanation I can think of is like a comp player myself is that maybe Aqua has a push lined up, because usually when you pick the bad spawn on a map, it's like you have like a pre-planned like YOLO push that you already like went over, and so maybe Aqua's doing something like this where they have like, I've seen them do this before actually. Aqua has done this before in the past. They have like 5 heavies all like stacked in mid like this. Then they'll send like a light tank or something to like cap A. Usually they cap A like somewhere like up here or whatever. And then they'll cap A with the light tank or whatever, right? And then they'll send like a heavy to C by himself, like a solo heavy, right? And then afterwards, after this guy caps A, he just goes and wants to go C. And so Aqua might be playing for a double A cap strat, like, or double A and C cap strat essentially. Which I think is what like the only logical thing, because I've seen them play this map before. So I think that's like the only, it's a good strat. It seems to work out pretty well for them, but I mean, PC Cat, if they did their homework, they should know this by now. So I'm assuming they would have done their homework, Of course, they have a lot of time to prep for the enemy team. So I'm expecting that's what happened, but we'll see. We'll see. But that's kind of my guess, honestly. I don't know what else you can really do on the other spawn, to be honest. The only other like YOLO push you could end up doing is like you line up in these like similar positions. You just like push over mid and stuff, and you try to like kill this area here. This is a common position here. A lot of teams will like leave one tank here to kind of guard the entrance of town, and then they'll like all stack up on the B area to shoot out the cross here, because the same thing is that the B area can also shoot out the cross like if they try to push here, right? So I don't know. Hard to do a YOLO push in my opinion on this map, but maybe that is their plan, or maybe, in my opinion, which is more likely, is that they're playing this strat here that I just drew. I assume that's the strat that they're doing. Seems like a good strat, but it does have a bit of a weakness. You know what the weakness is? The weakness is that there's nobody actually like guarding like C, I think. So basically, if you're PC cat here and you see this setup, you see them all lined up here. All you can do is you can just like, because you can rotate your heavies freely in the back of the spawn here. Let's say you send like 2-3 heavies to push C. This one heavy and the light tank are not going to win C. And of course, these guys are going to like be forced to go over, right? But if you play it correctly, where PC Cat has like the cover on the rotation, let's say they have like 2 tanks up here, 2 tanks here, and then like, you know, 3 tanks like pushing C at this point. Basically, PC, like, Aqua's not going to have anything to really push on. They're going to have to push these guys here, but these guys are covered by these guys and behind them, right? So it's going to be very difficult for them to make this push work, in my opinion. But we'll see, we'll see. I have no idea. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but I'm very excited. That's just kind of my, you know, my guessing as a comp player. See what the teams could have came up with. But Vineyards for sure is definitely the most interesting pick out of the maps here. Every other map is pretty symmetrical. Nothing too crazy about it. The spawns are all equal. And by the way, since we are, of course, playing 1 spawn each, we will be having, like, it is 1 spawn each, right? Because each team picks their spawn, essentially. So each map you see, it's going to show up only once. You're not going to play both spawns on the map. You're only going to play 1 spawn. So that's a big thing to keep in mind if you guys haven't seen the tournaments already from, like, the NA and the Asia server. But other than that, should be exciting. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the time as well. So let's go ahead and check the chat. I have not checked the chat yet. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that real quick. Hello, hello me. Hello, friendly neighborhood Asia man. Nice to see you. No border. Welcome, welcome. CCP. Hello, hello. Hello, Osman. Hello, Darkman, of course. My good friend. Hello, TK421. Baha, nice to see you as well. Top Gun, Base Fisher. Jiao, nice to see you as well. Yurib, Angel. Lucas, lots of new faces around here. I'd love to see you guys around the stream. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll greatly appreciate that. And of course, if you guys want to get the rewards from the portal, make sure you're, so what I usually do, if you guys want to be on the chat and in the portal at the same time, all you gotta do is you gotta have 2 devices. One device to watch on YouTube, right? If you want to like chat and stuff like in the live stream, and then the other one needs to be on the portal, of course, so that you guys can get your rewards and just make sure you don't like disturb the portal. If you guys don't know how to get to the portal, all you gotta do is you gotta just go to the Blitz official website, log in there, like make sure you log in with the account that you want to get your rewards on, and there'll be like links in the Discord, I guess, for like each server that you're playing from, and the stream should pop up in the tournaments area. It should be very easy for you guys to access it, and then I think you get a couple of like loot boxes and stuff from watching it, so it should be a lot of cool stuff for you guys. I mean as well has set the links as well in the chat, so big shout out to her. Thank you so much for sending the links for each server. We'll make it very easy for you guys. If you guys just take a look at the chat that I have, it'll send the link to you to the portal and everything. So very, very simple stuff. Appreciate it, Aminet. But yeah, overall, I'm very excited. But yeah, like I said, the map picks for Aqua and PC Cat are very equal. It's only Vineyards really that's like unequal, and Castilla, of course. Actually, I haven't really went over Castilla yet. Let me go ahead and go over Castilla for you guys as well to kind of show you why Castilla is also a little bit unbalanced. But this is Castilla for you guys on the strat sketch. Now, the reason that Castilla is a little bit unfair is because the north spawn has this massive, like, TD hill on top, you know? A lot of light tanks will end up camping up here, and this hill is much better than, like, this entire hill here is much better than the green hill. The green hill is, like, much smaller. You see, like, the size difference? So, basically, the green hill is very tiny. It gets spotted from the church, by the way. So, if the enemy team has, like, something on top of the church, you can actually spot that hill here. Whereas on the other spawn, if they have something on the church, it won't spot this. You can't spot that. It's like the distance too great. That's like the main reason why Castilla is unfair, is just because of like this big spawn hill, really. That's the only thing. But in the recent meta, not going to lie though, in the recent meta, I've seen a lot of teams actually perform really well on the south side, like on the bad spawn essentially. Because with the 116 F3s, like the most default strat right now is that teams will do this. They'll send something like triple like 116 like fast cat B or something like this, and good luck trying to reset 3 tanks with like clippers, you know? Like for you to reset here, like you have to peek out sideways, and you'd probably get like nuked just trying to reset, you know? And on top of that, like anybody resetting from the front, it has like a really hard time to even pen the 116. On top of that, you have to like get nuked in the face basically by a 1200 clip from each and every single one of them essentially, right? So triple capping B on this map is very strong nowadays, and then later on, like, of course, I like a light tank can cap C at any point. Even though C is, like, completely in the open, the light tank, if you have a camera on it, it has enough, camera rating to avoid being spotted from this position here, even by, like, another enemy light tank. So, This is like a pretty default strat. I think most teams play something like this. So I'd assume on the bad spawn, you kind of have to play for B cap because there's nothing else that kind of favors you. You could technically play for A, but A isn't really that favorable because the 116, like if you guys remember, 116 is a very slow tank. It's a very slow tank. It has a horrible traverse. All it has is just good armor and a nice clip. That's all it has. The gun itself isn't even that accurate, so it's not very good at long range, and it's not really a fast tank, so you can't really go around like all the map and stuff, you know. It'll just take you too long to get there. And so most teams, like the B cap is like obviously the shortest route there for a heavy tank. I mean, C cap technically yes, but you can't cap C with a heavy, you know, because it's in the open. The only way you can cap C is with like a light tank when you're unspotted. But yeah, other than that though, that's basically C for you guys if you guys weren't 100% sure about how it works. Hope my explanation helped you guys. Can I get rewards if I'm on NA? Absolutely. You just gotta watch the portal from the NA link that Aminet sent, and then you can definitely get the rewards there. Yes. Merkava here. Korah, are you forgetting that about the 1 tank on A, 4 tanks on C, and 2 tanks over mid YOLO? Yeah. I mean, that's basically what I drew, except, I mean, I haven't really seen Aqua run that before. The thing is, I saw Aqua run this, like, 5 heavy in mid strat, essentially, and then, like 1 heavy C and, like, 1 light tank capping. I've seen this strat before from them. I haven't really seen them do like a 7-man YOLO where they have like only 1 tank on A and there's like 6 tanks YOLOing mid. I have not really seen that for them, although that is definitely a possibility. It's another option you could do on that spawn. But like I said, I don't know, like just the meta at the moment, like 116 F3s, like they all have clippers, man. It's just so hard to push anything nowadays because if you cross like any like slight open distance there, you get nuked with an entire clip. So in my opinion, I highly doubt that they're going to do that. They might do that, but I don't know if it would work out for them very well, you know. I think mostly they're going to try to play a little bit more strategically and using like the cap pressure and stuff to force the enemies to push into them. That probably would be more realistic in my opinion, but you could be absolutely right. We'll have to see. It's the beauty of tournaments, you know. You never know what to expect, you know. So yeah, very excited to see what the teams come up with. And of course, Demo as well in the grand final, waiting up. They must be cooking some good stuff too, you know, because Demo did not make it to the grand finals without, you know, putting up a good performance yesterday. They did really well, actually. They completely outplayed PC Cat, in my opinion, on the second game, and they did pretty well, actually, versus, I think it was Demo versus B-Love was like the first game, and they did pretty well versus B-Love, although yesterday I did have a bit of my own technical difficulties, so I wasn't able to spectate too well yesterday. I'm actually very happy I got the chance to be able to stream the grand finals. I really had like a tough time yesterday with the game just kept crashing and stuff. I think it was because of the update. But Wargaming very nice. They were able to help me a little bit earlier last night, so I was able to fix everything. And as well, shout out to Tolian who went out of her way to try to sort that out for me. So yeah, people made it very. I mean, I'm very grateful for the opportunity I've been given. I'm very excited to stream the games for you guys, and hope you guys absolutely enjoy what's next to come here. So let's go ahead and check I believe the game should be starting just about now, actually, and it is starting. All right, gotta go ahead and take off the. There we go. Let me go ahead and hide this here so you guys can see. All right, there we go. All right, guys, we are in game. First battle, we have PC Cat versus Aqua on Yukon. Now, Yukon, very, very balanced map there, to be honest. Everything looks good. And we do load in. Thank the heavens for loading it. All right, so both teams running a light tank here. Bobby Fischer and Wild Burger. This is going to be a big clash between these two light tanks here. Now, light tanks are going to spot up each other's teams here for each other. Now, PC Cat, they're not bothering with the C cap at all, whereas Aqua is triple capping B. So PC Cat is 100% playing to kill Wild Burger. I don't know if Wild Burger can escape this. This might be very bad for Aqua here. I don't know if Wild Burger can get out. I don't think he can, because all Bobby Fischer has to do here is just perma-spot Wild Burger so that nobody can, like, so that he can't run away unspotted. And look at Yennefer, Elmary, and Not to Be There gonna cut him off. I think Wild Burger's a dead man. I don't know how he can escape the situation. He can't. And these guys are unspotted. Yennefer's unspotted. They're gonna have the nasty surprise for Wild Burger the second he pulls back. He is going to be absolutely smoked. He doesn't know it yet. He doesn't know that his life is about to end. And he is so dead right now. And Krim as well can go across to Bobby Fischer. I mean, they do get some nice bleeds. Yeah, Wild Burger doing the only logical play here, which is going forward. But PC Cat is ready for this Union playmaker. Are pre-aiming the outside of this rock here. Wild Burger is in deep trouble right now. He is in very deep trouble. Now, he is doing the most out of the situation. He's surviving way longer than any light tank has should have even the luxury of surviving here, but he is going to die. Make no mistake, he will die at some point. And PC Cat has a free kill here. Now, Aqua, what can they do off of this free kill? Aqua's taking some good positions across the map here, but really, I think this light tank dying is not going to be tradable for Aqua. Aqua is not going to be able to trade this at all here. Now, sure, they have cap, they got the B cap, but like PC Cat has a light tank alive. Bobby Fischer right now, if he wanted to, could go all the way towards A cap if he really wanted to, right? Like, PC Cat has such better positions than Aqua at the moment, and they do have the gun advantage. Although Aqua here is starting to play for the bases here. She said here is capping the C base. Ghosty holding a nice angle on the building here. He is side scraping behind it. Same with F. So Aqua has pretty like good positions. It's kind of hard for PC Cat to push this, but PC Cat, their light tank, I think, is the key to this entire game here. Their light tank, if he circles all the way back to their spawn, they could slowly like regain the map control back. Now Daze is, I think, also a very exposed position here from Daze. Not to be has a good position. If Yennefer and Elmeri can push down this ditch here in front of me, they can definitely start getting like underneath Daze, essentially like pushing out into the open. Because if Daze backs up, I'm pretty sure Union Playmaker have shots for this if Daze backs up. So I think Daze is like the easiest target for PC Cat at the moment, although they are taking their time. PC Cat are not rushing anything right now. They're taking their sweet time. They're not even capping the D base, like which they had every opportunity to cap here. Are they going to cap? I mean, now they're going to cap it, but yeah. Krim slowly exploring what's on the outside. Ooh, she said wasting reactive. That is possibly a misplay from Aqua. He used reactive armor without really being in any real trouble. And PC Cat, if they realize this, if they call it up for each other, they should know this guy has no reactive in, so he could be a push target. Ghosty as well is in a very bad situation as well, because Krim could just come from behind Ghosty here. Krim, like, all he has to deal with is, she said, but like if Krim takes a wide angle, he can easily, yeah, he's just going to take the shot from Ghosty. He's going to probably push to this rock here, and Ghosty's going to take a whole clip from Krim here. I think PC Cat's playing this game very beautifully. Now, light tank, where's our light tank here? Where's, yeah, Bobby Fischer could easily go towards the A cap right now and start being a very big problem for Aqua, but I think Ghosty's a dead man. I don't think he can really survive this. Yeah, he just taken out. Now Adam is gonna push in here. Adam was but he takes so much damage for crossing. That's huge shots. And look at Krim. Krim is blocking him in the open here. What a nice play from Krim. Krim pushing him out in the open for the rest of his teammates to shoot him. And yeah, just picked apart. PC Cat picks apart Aqua's setup here. It's a very, very ambitious setup by Aqua to send 3 tanks to Cat B there. In my opinion, Aqua, if you're going to send a light tank to D, like, you have to be able to support this light tank. And that's the difference. That's why PC Cat, in my opinion, is going to win this game. Is because they actually supported their light tank with all 6 of their heavy. They didn't even bother capping C, which, like, is a pretty big gamble, you know? But the fact that they didn't even bother capping C and they played full on for the brawl, knowing that it might happen, it paid off for PC Cat, 100%. It paid off for them at the end there. So, what GG's for PC Cat, they do get the first round here. And, I mean, Daze here doesn't get the kill, and not to be, but at this point, it's just farming for your damage at that point, and there's nothing else that they can do to win the game. It's not possible for Aqua to come back from this game anymore. Even though the HP might seem a little close, it's not possible at all. I mean, Krim has a full clip here for Hills, and Bobby Fischer is not going to be able to get even spotted by Hills until he shoots right. So, GG, very well played by PC Cat, I gotta say. They played out pretty well. Aqua, I mean, like I said, the gamble setup, it's a very gamble setup to have 3 tanks on B, in my opinion. And it just completely backfired for them at the end of the game there. Now, Elmeri, is he going to do the honors of killing Daze? Yeah, I think he will. Daze not really trying to angle too much. All right, so first round goes to PC Cat. Congratulations. But they still have a long way to go, and neither team here is done yet. Of course, first round really doesn't mean a whole lot. At the end, this is a best of 7, so you need 4 wins to essentially secure the round win. Not really the round win, but like the set win, if that makes sense. And so PC Cat needs 3 wins to go. Aqua is going to have to fight back here and start, you know, putting up a good fight in the next round. I mean, in my opinion, Aqua, like, they just simply lost by their setup. I don't think they really had a whole lot they can do. I mean, Wildburger, like honestly, props to Wildburger. I gotta say, this guy, Wildburger, survived for so much longer than he should have. Like, I gotta give him a thumbs up there. Because, like, Wildburger really, like, I mean, he's in an impossible situation, but he played that, like, really well. Wildburger, there's nothing more here for him. Like, he bought so much time while he had basically the entire PC Cat team pre-aiming him from, like, exit to front to everything. Like, he had nowhere to go. And he just played that beautifully. I have to say, Wildburger plays light tanks very well. And if you guys are hoping to learn how to play light tanks, I would highly suggest you guys visit Wildburger and just watch the stream and see how he plays. Because he plays really well. And that was just he survived such a long time, given the horrible situation that he was in there. But we are moving on to the next game here, and PC Cat, no surprise at all to me. They are taking 7 116s, nothing that they have, you know, they're just ready for the brawl. They're taking a full brawl lineup, and it kind of shows on that Yukon game which team is like playing for the brawl and which team is playing for the strats here. Now, Aqua you can clearly see Aqua's taking a lot more of a delicate lineup. They have the RHM here with Wildburger, which RHM seems to, I think he might be trying to self-boost with the RHM. There is like a bit of a self-boost that you can do with the RHM on top of the C area, the high ground on top of C. I believe that's where he might be going, although I have no idea. Kron probably is gonna, Kron is actually pretty default on this map. Kron is typically used on top of the B cap. There's like a nice haul down spot you can speed boost to, and basically it makes you're pretty much immune to anything. So it's yeah, Kron is not too delicate, to be honest. It is a little delicate, but Kron makes sense. The RHM, though, is a big pick here from Aqua. Aqua using the RHM, they must have a plan for it. In my opinion, I think he might be trying to self-boost on top of the C area. I think, or just trying to fast cap something. But, I mean, on Lagoon, Lagoon's not really a map you can fast cap on, because the thing is with Lagoon, the heavies, like, take a look at the Lagoon right here where my mouse is. You can see the spawns are equal. There's only one spawn for each team. So basically, the heavies spawn where the light tanks are. There's no, like, change in terms of the spawns based on the tank class that you have. So heavies basically get to each cap essentially pretty quick, you know. So a light tank can't really fast cap anything on this map. So I'm sure that this must be a boost setup here. It must be a boost, but I'm not really sure. Maybe there's like some hidden boost that I don't know about, but I'm pretty sure he's going to boost on top of C here. That's like the only logical place for him to go, in my opinion. Yeah, is he going to boost on top of C? This is exactly where I thought he's going to boost here. Is he? Yeah, he is exactly. That's exactly what I thought. I mean, PC Cat should also recognize. Oh, did he fail to boost? Uh-oh, I think he failed it. Oh, Wildberg. Okay, it's unlucky. Yeah, it happens to the best of us, man. It happens to the best of us. Nothing to be ashamed of. It is not an easy boost to hit, especially from this spawn. It's easier on actually the spawn of PC Cat to do the boost. But you see what I mean now? This is what I've been saying the whole time. All these delicate lineups that Aqua has been taking, because they took them like yesterday as well, and they like completely backfired all the time here. Like Aqua, I guarantee you, they only took that RHM just to do that self boost. And the fact that they failed to self boost, I mean, their strat is just like, I mean, at this point, he might have been a heavy tank at this point. You know, like why was he even a light tank? You know, a heavy tank on top of C is at that point more useful than a light tank. But Aqua do eventually get up on top of C here, so they don't really suffer too much. El Mary might have a nice shot here. Oh, he does have El Mary's angle. He's playing behind that bush there. Sneaky shenanigans from El Mary. Nice shot into Wildberger there, but so PC Cat does have the info where Aqua is here. But even with Wildberger being spotted, Not to be and Bobby Fischer have not opted to move up at all here. So PC Cat playing this very passively. They're kind of like letting Aqua take the full map here and get all the map windows they want, which in my opinion could be a bit of a mistake here. I mean, they really gotta like. They can't just sit here the entire game and just do nothing. They're going to have to start moving here. And they don't really have the C-cap, and C-cap is not takeable. Like, I mean, Hills has such a good position on top of C here that I don't think PC Cat can really push C at any point. PC Cat's only option here is to move up on A, which Aqua's kind of seems like they're ready for a little bit. They have two tanks kind of baiting here, but the only disadvantage of Aqua's setup here is look at how split they are. And El Mary here, by the way, spawning a Kron guarantees how split they actually are. So I think PC Cat is going to get ready to push top here and start like pressuring Adam, but I think Aqua has a pretty good setup here. I mean, they are playing very split up here. The Kron and Zerd are pretty far out of the fight, but I think that they have enough time here to shoot out the cross. Now, PC Cat playing for the B cap here. I mean, nice reset there from She Said. I mean, can anybody pre-aim this apart from Playmaker himself? I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think anybody can like shoot at him. Unless PC Cat takes the top of A here, then they can shoot at him in the side here, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. And Adam does miss the reset. Nice cap there by Playmaker. Okay, so Playmaker does have the cap. El Mary is doing a little bit of an adventurous move here. I don't think they know about Zerd. I don't think PC Cat knows that Zerd's up here. I think they only think the Kron's up there. But El Mary might have a nice timing. Ooh, he does miss a shot on the back of the Kron there. Wait, he's gonna get the other one. Okay, can he get another clip here? He might be able to. No, I don't think so. So I mean, though, the Kron is pretty hull down. Like El Mary does actually lose the trade, even though he had the surprise factor on that Kron there. So, and they don't even know that Zerd's up there. I mean, actually, Zerd took some damage, so they probably do know about him at this point. But PC Cat, in my opinion, they're just playing really passive. Like, they can't be playing this passive. They're losing every part of the map here right now. They're losing A, they're losing C, and the only thing they've won here is the B cap, but B cap doesn't really matter because Ghosty's taking A right now. So, oh, and Uni takes some big shots as well from Wildberger. Yeah, PC Cat, I mean, they're playing so split. Yeah, Gannifer and El Mary, I think they just have to group up and, like, push A or something. That might be what, like, they're only playing. I think Bobby Fischer using his reactive armor, I think he completely signals here to Aqua that they are playing for the A cap. All of Aqua here should be aware that A cap is going to be where the brawl is, just because of the way that guy used reactive armor here, in my opinion. But maybe not. Maybe we'll see. I mean, yeah, you can very clearly tell. Playmaker also using reactive armor as well. So Bobby Fischer, I mean, the kill here is Ghosty, and Ghosty is very isolated, so it might be a good kill actually for PC Cat to go for. I think Not to be here is he's getting pushed to. He can start shooting Ghosty in the side right now. I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to move up to the rock here or take some damage so that the rest of the team can kill Ghosty. Ghosty's definitely a free kill, and El Mary here is holding his ground versus the Kron here in a 1v1, and I think Ghosty's going to die very quick here. He used reactive already, by the way, so this guy is such an easy kill for them. I think, yeah, somebody's going to have to kill. Yeah, they do get the kill. So, Uni is being traded, though, and Zerd took a lot of damage, but Uni is still alive. The fact that Uni is still alive might be huge here. Even though he's like a one-shot, I think She Said here he's going to try to get the kill. He probably will get the kill. The Kron does get it instead, but, I mean, PC Cat, they are kind of in the crossfire here. Bobby Fischer needs to, like, push out this, like, light thing, and he needs to just jump on Daze and F here, but it's not really going to be an easy push. I mean, it will be an easy push if they can push from the side, which is what they're doing. Yennefer and WOTB here, I love the way that they're moving here. They are going to, Daze and F are going to have to like back up. And F here might be completely cooked. I think he is going to be the focus. Daze looks like he's somewhat ready to back up. F is not ready to back up at all here. And they're actually going to go forward into Bobby Fischer. So it seems like maybe they might ignore these two tanks and start going for Adam here. Adam, she said, is going to get absolutely nuked by the tanks here. And Kron might as well die. I mean, Elmeri has reactive. He might survive like... Is he gonna? I don't think. Elmeri gets out. Elmeri gets out just because of his reactive armor. He survives. That's huge for Elmeri. Now, PC Cat, they just need to hold the A side here. They should be winning this fight here. Will be winning the Kron fight, like the 1v1 with the Kron here. Kron is technically a 3-shot for him, though. I don't know if he's gonna end up getting all 3 shots before the Kron gets one. And the Kron, oh my god, not to be. I guarantee he's regretting not using his reactive a little bit earlier there. He does take the shot from the Kron just before he had reactive armor set up, and Zerd gets a big kill on Elmeri. Huge kill from Zerd, by the way. And not to be, he's probably going to end up dying here because of that shot he took from the Kron earlier. Yeah, that's a bit of a misplay there for not to be. He mistimed his reactive, and he dies because of it. Had he used his reactive a little bit earlier, he wouldn't have died to the Kron. He would have been like a 3-shot for the Kron, but because he used it like half a second too late, he ends up being a 2-shot for a Kron, so he does die to the Kron there, and it just makes it a very difficult fight for them to win. I mean, I think if Not to be had killed the Hills here, Yennefer had to kill on Zerd, this would have been right now probably like around like a 3-2. Which I think, in my opinion, Aqua would most likely have won this game anyways, but I just came down to some small details there. In my opinion, though, PC Cat just played this game way too scared. They needed to be a little bit more confident. I mean, they have the heavy advantage. Why are they so afraid of, like, moving up on A? They moved up on A so late, and they had so much tanks, like, ready for the B decap. In my opinion, it wasn't really necessary. But overall, well played by Aqua. I mean, Wildburger, to be honest, like, recovering the RHM failed boost at the beginning there. Very nice recovery from him, so... Scores 1-1. We are tied. We have a good game on our hands here, guys. I'm very excited to see the games. What's going to come next year. Hope you guys are as well. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you guys smash the like button. I know a lot of you guys will be watching on the portal, but if you do have a second device, we greatly appreciate you sending support on the YouTube itself. It does help me out a lot, and we greatly appreciate it. But overall, we have some nice games here, and yeah, look at Hills here with the Kron. Top of C is such a good position for like a tank like a Kronvog. It's so hard. I mean, Elmeri did good, to be honest, as well. Elmeri actually held his own. Like, Elmeri got nuked by the Kron, lost the trade, but he, like, survived a very long time there, and, like, he didn't die until Zerg killed him at the end of the game. Like, Elmeri did a very good job there to survive. I just think, in my opinion, PC Cat really should have just been a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more assertive, you know. They had the heavy advantage. You should be using it, you know. Aqua definitely can't fight for some positions the same way that you can, so, in my opinion, that was, like, the main reason for PC Cat not winning this game. But now we do move on to Dynasty's Peril here. Dynasty's Peril, I did mention, is a pretty equal map here. Not a whole lot. Like, it's very symmetrical. Now, I watched Aqua play Dynasty yesterday, and they had the exact same lineup that they have now. They had the Kron. And this Kron, like, the second you see a Kron, the only position that Kron could possibly be useful in is on the C area, like on the med side. I mean, Kron can't really play anywhere in town. But yeah. Very interesting. I think Aqua is going to end up going towards town. It's very, like, obvious just by the Kron pick, you know, or toward the C area. 100% they're going to go C. I don't like Kron is not useful in town at all. And PC Cat on the other end with the Hori tells you completely opposite story. A Hori is completely useless in this park area on the C area, and so PC Cat's going to go towards A for sure. So I think it's going to be, I mean, maybe it's not actually for sure that PC Cat's going to go towards A, but for sure the Hori will be at A. That's the thing. The Hori will 100% be at A. But the Hori can kind of hold their own ground on A cap, whereas the Kron, Aqua can't really send the Kron by himself towards C, and then like the rest of their team towards A. Otherwise, that Kron's gonna die, right? C is kind of isolated. It's hard to escape the C area once you're there. So, in my opinion, Aqua 100% has to fight for C. PC Cat has a little bit more flexibility here, so I do like PC Cat's lineup a little bit more, just as a tournament player myself. I mean, Hori, I think it's very flexible. It's a very good tank for the town because it has very good penetration, and at the same time, it has good camo, so the Hori doesn't get spotted until it shoots, and which is like, you know, you have to eat like 600 in the face basically until you know where the Hori is. That's the only way you kind of get to know where he is. And so PC Cat has a lot more flexibility here with the Hori. The Hori has like a little bit of a fear factor to it, if you so call it, because Aqua will never know where the Hori is until he shoots, right? So that's the only thing. But yeah, Aqua, no surprise at all. Like 100% they're playing C. I could definitely tell that, and PC Cat playing towards A as well. No surprise at all, in my opinion. Was very obvious for me based on the lineups of the teams here. I mean, PC Cat technically could have went for C and like left the Hori by himself in town, but overall, it seems like they are playing fully aggressive towards A here. Now, Wildburger might end up being HE spammed here. I don't know if he's going to end up getting that. He's playing the same. Oh, Hori has a shot for him, by the way. Krim has a shot. Let me go down here. Does Krim has a shot for this guy here? I mean, not anymore. I mean, he blind fired it, but he had a shot there. I think he kind of took his time to aim that. But Aqua here is going to get the cap lead here, and Bobby Fischer's pretty safe. The Kron using the aim tool. Looks like they were like looking for the skill here, but it doesn't seem like they're going to get it. So cap lead for Aqua. So PC Cat has to push Aqua here. And remember, guys, PC Cat does have a Hori, and I mentioned this before. Hori is like, it's a good tank for a lot of situations, but one situation a Hori is not good in is pushing. It is a very good defending tank, but PC Cat here is going to have to end up pushing, so it's going to kind of be not that easy for them to do that with a Hori. Uni taking a shot there. I think that's a Cupola shot. How did he definitely is a Cupola shot. I don't know how he took that shot there, but nice shot from F. That was well penned, well aimed. And Aqua, yeah. PC Cat, their whole team is rotating all the way back to their deep spawn here. They're going to repush their spawn, it seems like it. But Daze is pretty safe in my opinion. I mean, Daze will die if if PC Cat pushes all the way to their spawn here, but Daze, I don't think is going to, like, he's going to have a lot of time to back off here. He can even back off, like, to this area all the way to, like, the other side of C if he really wanted to. I mean, Bobby Fischer moving up. This should tell Daze right away that there is something coming from his left side here. Is Daze going to expect it? I mean, Bobby Fischer's not going to be making this move without, like, support. You know, the Aqua should kind of be a little bit suspicious here about where the rest of the PC Cat is. Now, Hori, actually, I like this position for Hori. He's going to play, like, right in this lane here. Or is he? I think he is. I'm not really sure where he's going, though. He has shots on the Kron, actually. Like Krim here, if he aims at the Kron, he does have a shot here. And PC Cat here is going to start pushing. I mean, this Kron is definitely going to get shot by Krim. Kron's over peeking right now. He has no idea that Krim's, like, looking at him. But I think PC Cat, Daze, like I said, he has time to escape, and he does escape, so I think Aqua is pretty well set up for this. I don't think they're in too much trouble. I mean, Bobby Fischer's taking a lot of damage here. Uni is taking a lot of damage, but Uni's like trying to escape here. I think Uni knows that the enemy team is going to like start pushing towards him, but can Aqua defend Daze here? Which I think they can. I think Daze has played this like perfectly. I don't see this being a successful push for PC Cat. I don't really know how they're going to kill Daze without getting absolutely clipped by like 4 tanks right now. Daze is pretty safe, and Aqua has B cap, by the way. Although Krim and the Hori might actually, this might be a huge thing here. He has his ass, his back is facing the Hori. HE's, oh my god. Adam getting absolutely nuked. What has happened to Adam? Has he lagged out? I feel like he's lagged out. He might be permatracked. I don't know what he's doing. He's not shooting. I think he might have lagged out. I don't know what happened, but that's a huge kill for PC Cat to take. Huge kill. Like I say, like PC Cat had no business winning this game here. Like Aqua had very good positions. But this kill has changed everything because now Uni and Krim are in 1v1 with Wildburger. And Krim, by the way, can out 1v1 Wildburger. So Uni dumps his clip into Wildburger, and Krim's going to, yeah, and Wildburger misses it. Yeah, Wildburger is completely cooked here. He has no reactor. Gets max rolled, by the way, by Krim as well. So I think, yeah, Krim's going to win this fight on A. And Uni here is going to have a good position and clip Zerd in the back here. I mean, I think PC Cat is definitely going to win this game. Now, I don't know what happened to Aqua, though. How did Adam die so quickly? That was such a kill out of nowhere. Like PC Cat had like nothing there. PC Cat had such a horrible situation they were in. They had to push C, and they weren't even winning the C cap. Like the C fight wasn't even like a win for PC Cat, you know. And wow, a lot of things happened very quickly here. Now, can Aqua win this game by capside? I really don't think so, because Wildburger is going to die to the Warrior. There's nothing that he can do to like angle there. And I mean, Uni has B cap, and Yennefer can step C. This is just a GG. Yeah, there's nothing that Aqua can do. But like, I really don't understand how did she said die there. Like, he should have been very, like, aware that people could have came from behind him. But, like, the weirdest part for me was that he wasn't shooting his gun, even though he's permatracked. Like, he had a shot. This guy here was clipping him. They had a guy by that rail cart over there. He was clipping him. So that guy definitely had a shot, but he just never shot at all. Which kind of leads me to believe that he might have lagged out. I feel like he might have lagged out. I have no idea, but from the way it looked like, that did not look natural at all. Like, I mean, either he was just, like, completely shocked that he got like flanked or something, he just like had a panic attack or something, he just like never shot his gun, or he lagged out. I don't know. Like, I just don't know how to explain the fact that he never shot, even though you're permatracked and getting shot by everybody. Like, I understand if he's dying, but the thing is, if he's like dying without shooting back, that seems a little weird to me. I think he might have lagged out there. It might have been some ping issues there, so feel bad for Aqua if that's the case, because they really had a good hold there. In my opinion, PC Cat really had a heart. It's hard to push that, you know? Like, Daze played that really well. Again, like, big shout out to Daze. Like, you know, he really made that game difficult for PC Cat. Like, Daze backing up all the way to the back there and buying so much time for his team. Where is Daze? I gotta give him a big fire emoji there. Yeah, Daze for sure like played that game really well. And she said, yeah, he did 0 down. Did he even shoot his gun? I mean, he shot 3 times. Okay, that's like, at least he wasn't lagging out the whole game. But he might have lagged out near the end, which is what matters, because that kill for, I mean, Krim as well doing 5K with the Hori. That's actually pretty impressive too. I mean, sure, a lot of that was on Days, or not on Days, but on She Said there. But yeah, Krim had a good game with the Hori there for sure. So PC Cat do lead 2-1, and now this comes the Vineyards pick from Aqua. Okay, now like I mentioned earlier, guys, I do really think that Aqua, the fact that Aqua has like the bad spot of Vineyards here, I do believe that they are going to end up playing for. Let me go ahead and show you guys. I do think this is going to be Aqua strat here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go ahead and cut for you guys so you guys can see my strat link. But yeah, I assume that this is going to be Aqua strat here. I mean, I've seen them run this before, and I don't know why else they would use Vineyards if that's not their strat, because they seem very comfortable with the strat. They've won games before that have like been very important games here while doing the strat. So maybe that's why they picked it. I have no idea. We have to see. I mean, they're taking Super Conks. Yeah, Aqua must be doing the strat, man. The Super Conk strat. Their Super Conks are 100% going to go towards the middle of the map there. That's the only place they could possibly be in. There's nowhere else that Aqua can use Super Conks in. Like, Super Conks, of course, cannot cross to the A side, because I mentioned earlier to you guys that on the spawn that Aqua has, like, it's a death sentence, basically, if you cross towards, like, the med side, because you get nuked from the B area. And they can't really go C. It doesn't really make sense for Super Conks to go C. If they wanted to take Super Conks, they're only taking him for a gun depression position, which is exactly that encounter cap position that I was showing you guys, like where they have like 2 tanks on either side and maybe like a Super Conk like just to the left of the A cap. That's the only logical explanation I can think of to explain Aqua's lineup here. Now PC Cat, on the other hand, taking double lights at Kron and 4-1-16. So double lights means that PC Cat's going to have an easy reset actually on the heavy side there. So basically, I don't think Aqua's going to be able to cap A, in my opinion. I think Aqua's going to have a very difficult time to cap A, because PC Cat has double lights. One of the lights is going to go to the ruins here. He can reset A very easily. At least that's what I assume. And Aqua, I mean, I'm very sure that they're going to like send all 3 of their Super Conks to mid. They are sending 2 tanks towards C instead of 1, although I might be mistaken. But yeah, like look at Bobby Fischer, man. Bobby Fischer is not going to let these guys like move anywhere without getting info on them. He should be able to spot the C crossing, actually. Oh, he's not able to. Ooh, that's surprising. And then Daze does have a good position there. Can they catch him from underneath? I don't think so. But PC Cat does have the cap lead, and it should be very obvious here that Wildburger and Ghost here are going to go for C cap, and Aqua does have that triple mid setup that I was kind of talking about. I was kind of expecting a little bit more tanks in mid, but I guess 3 tanks. I mean, F is in that one spot that I was highlighting earlier. He does kind of miss a shot on Krim there, actually. Krim getting a little fortunate, but like I said, Aqua has not really tried to play for caps at all here. I mean, they're going to play for C cap here, and Elmeri does spot the guy crossing here. He only spots Ghosty, though. He doesn't know that Wildburger crossed. Can Wildburger get a surprise kill here on Elmeri? I don't think so. I think Elmeri like will be aware of that, especially because he's capping C here. Although Elmeri's trying to reset C, or what is he trying to do here? He's just trying to swap the crossing. But my counter does stand like the same. Like I said, the only counter to Aqua's setup right now is not to push A, but to push C. Because Aqua can't really do much on C if Uni and Yennefer are pre-aiming here. And Aqua, of course, doesn't really have any tanks in this mid area here, like on the left side of the area. So they have nothing to really like pre-aim the C crossing. All they're going to do here, is, if PC Cat repushes C, is that they're going to shoot the C crossing like once or twice or something. That's it. And that's it. So basically, I think PC Cat here, the call is clear for me. If I'm the caller, if I'm Uni right now on PC Cat, I'm saying kill Wildburger and take C. And Aqua can't really do much to defend Wildburger. Wildburger, he has a good position here, but it is not a position that his team can really farm off of him in. Like, he is on top of he's going to be using this fountain here. You guys see this fountain? Usually, if Wildburger gets pushed up, he's going to, like, use this fountain for cover and try to, like, play behind it. But, like I said, I don't think Aqua can actually cover this at all. I think Wildburger ends up backing up to that position. It's just a matter of time until he dies, because all these tanks in mid, all they can do is just shoot the crossing once or something, and that's it. And PC Cat really needs to start moving here, because they don't have caps. They need to start pushing C. And Zerd here, like, he is well aware that PC Cat has to push C. I don't know why they haven't pulled the trigger yet. PC Cat, in my opinion, like, the longer they wait, the harder this push is going to be here. And, I mean, are they even... Looks like they're canceling it. Looks like they are canceling the push altogether here. Okay, interesting. So what is the kill then? Maybe they're planning to kill F. F might be a kill for PC Cat as well. I think that might be the call here. It might be the call to kill F. And look at Uni. Uni's here to challenge F. He's trying to make sure that F doesn't spot the rest of his teammates here. So I think that's definitely the call for PC Cat, which could be a good call. Although Zerd's position is pretty solid, though. Zerd's position does have farm on the bottom of the bridge here. But yeah, F is going to have a nasty surprise. They're not spotted. These guys are on spot. F is going to die very, very quick, guys. F has no idea what's coming his way. He's going to die. And PC Cat actually goes for Daniel instead of F. I don't know if this is a good play there. I mean, maybe. I think this is a good kill. They're going to get a huge kill on Daniel here. Daniel is just fully dead. Now, Hillsier is trying to cover him, but I mean, I think they should have focused F in my opinion. But I think it doesn't really matter. As long as they get the kill eventually on F, dumping their shots on Dan is not the worst case scenario here. And Hillsier has ran out of react. He's going to get fully clipped out. Hills is going to die very soon here. Now, Bobby Fischer does die with the light tank. What has he done? How did he die with the... I don't know what he's been up to, but Bobby Fischer just died. But Hills is going to die here, and same with F. So I think PC Cat still will, in the grand scheme of things here, they will end up winning this game no matter what here. Although F could find a time to escape possibly. Can he get out? I don't think so. Maybe he can get out. Can he get out? Man, it's such a weird game for me in my opinion. I mean, PC Cat does have to kill an F, but it's not looking too good for them. Wild Burger's position is so crazy OP, and it's 1,000 caps here. They're going to win the game. Aqua's going to win the game just by their positions. I don't know. PC Cat, I don't know what did Bobby Fischer do there? He tried to cap the base while F was still alive. I mean, that's such a risky play. Why would he try to do that? I understand they're down by caps and stuff, but Bobby Fischer, that's a huge misplay on Bobby Fischer in my opinion. That light tank from PC Cat just dying like while they were doing the push still. I don't know. In my opinion, PC Cat could have played this game much better. I really do think if they listened to what I was saying earlier and they just pushed C, they had a free kill on Wildburger there. Wildburger was completely isolated at the top of C there. If they just push C, they cap C, right? And they defend B and stuff like PC Aqua had like a very difficult push to do, to be honest. If PC Cat just pushes C, because Aqua's forced to cross the open ground there to try to support their tanks on C, or they have to abandon the tank on C and then they have to like start pushing like B or something, you know, because they're going to be down on caps, and it just didn't work out. I don't know. This game is very interesting. I kind of want to watch the replay of this game at some point later on in the stream here, because I don't know why PC Cat was so scared of pushing Wildburger. They knew that there's only 2 tanks on C, by the way. They had El Murray spotting the crossing of that, like, the town area the entire game. So they had, it's not like they were scared that, like, you know, like Aqua had multiple tanks there. They had the spots, they had the info the entire game about exactly where Aqua was, and they just didn't use it properly. I mean, to be honest, the kill on F is not a bad kill at all, but I mean, Aqua's definitely, they had 5 tanks ready to support that, essentially, whereas Aqua only had 2 tanks ready to support Wildburger on C. It would have been a much more easy push, and by the way, they had, like, all the 3 tanks that could have pushed C there were the 3 tanks that pushed B at the end, like, at the bottom of the bridge there. So, PC Cat, a little bit not very efficient, in my opinion, with their call there. Like, they had an easy way of isolating Wildburger. He was a very easy kill. He was completely alone, and they had full info from El Murray. So, in my opinion, I think PC Cat really should have just pushed, like, C there. They would have had a much better outcome if they pushed C, but I mean, Aqua did play this game very well. They did really cover F really well, and big shout out to Hills, by the way. Hills is like HP sharing for his Daniel there, bought Daniel so much time at the cost of his own life, by the way. Very unselfish play from Hills. He played that really well. I didn't really mention that earlier, but that was good HP shielding from Hills. The 2 super conks in mid there. Like, I mean, Aqua made that a difficult push for them, and even though PC Cat got like the huge nuke early on I think it was Daniel there, they weren't able to actually kill him, and that's huge. Not being able to get the kill is pretty big, and their DPM just kind of like really wasn't the highest after that. So well played by Aqua there. So we are tied 2-2 score, very close set on our hands here, and we do have PC Cat with 7 heavies on Canal, by the way. 7 heavies on Canal, that's a very interesting. They must be playing for like this reset on the B or C area. Not actually sure which spawn that PC Cat has, but 100%, in my opinion, PC Cat wants to play this. They are probably going to play very aggressive on the bridge here. A lot of teams have crossed the tank over to the bridge to try to reset C, which I think is what they're going to end up doing here. Now, Hills here with the Hori. I think they took the Hori for this exact reason here. Now, yeah, looking not to be crossing the bridge here is exactly what I said here. And, I mean, Aqua here is not going to be able to cap C. I don't think they have a chance to cap C. Nice reset as well from... Oh, wow. Oh, wow, they have a nice reset on Zerd there. Oh, my God. Zerd does get unspotted. He's kind of lucky. He's kind of fortunate to get Daniel. He can get nuked as well, actually. PC Cat has a nice setup here. I like the PC Cat setup a lot. It is a very nice setup from PC Cat here. Now, Krim, look at Krim's position. He's playing in this bait position here. Are these light tanks going to end up falling for this bait here? I mean, PC Cat, they have to start dropping here, and they're going to get double caps, but they have no idea about where Krim is. Krim is going to be a nasty surprise for one of these light tanks here. He's going to be a very nasty surprise. Now, Uni... I don't know. I think, in my opinion, Uni's kind of relying on Krim here to spot these light tanks, because these light tanks are farming out PC Cat pretty hard, actually. They're losing a lot of HP right now. I don't know. I think Krim should have been, like, playing to spot these light tanks here, in my opinion. But if Uni and Yennefer here can get safe from the light tanks, I think it'll be fine. But I don't know if they will. Zerd, by the way, I really like the move from Zerd, but PC Cat... Oh, Krim gets spotted! Krim's... Oh, wait, Wildburger. Krim has to push Wildburger right now. He does miss the first shot. Oh, Krim... That's a hard. That's unlucky, to be honest. But Zerd has a nice spot here. I mean, Krim is going to actually end up losing this 1v1 probably to Wildberger. It's not really going to be a 1v1, but look at Zerd's move here. Zerd is the one with the big brain move here, in my opinion. He is going to put Uni and Yennefer in such a bad situation here. Because Uni and Yennefer can no longer back up anyways. Like, the light tanks are busy killing Krim, but they can't really back up without taking a full clip from Zerd. That's the only thing. Now, Krim can die. I mean, he is going to die. There's nothing he can do about it. He will die at some point. Now, can he get 2 shots on him before he dies? I mean, it would be huge if he is able to. Oh, they're taking their time, man. They are taking their time here. I mean, Krim does get 1 shot in. Will he get the shot into Wildberger? He does. Okay, I mean, Krim did his best to trade himself out there. I gotta say. I mean, he made Wildberger basically a 1 shot. I mean, do they even know that Krim is reloading? I think they do. Yeah, they definitely do. They do get the kill here. But PC Cat still has the caps here, so it's okay for him to sacrifice Krim. And by the way, Uni and Yennefer backing out of that position, I think, is a game changer. Look at Uni. The fact that Uni actually escaped there, huge. I mean, Zerd, I don't really know how he managed to let them get out. I mean, these guys should have been stuck there. I don't know how they got out. Zerd definitely should have played to, like, trap them because, like, if they don't get out, they have another, like, free kill basically on Uni at that point. So, big let off of the hook there. I mean, like, they had them by the throat, basically, Aqua, but they kind of let go of the chokehold there, and Uni does actually end up escaping, so it's a huge situation for him to escape. But overall, it's kind of looking a little... I mean, Aqua has a gun advantage, but they do have double lights here and a Hori, by the way. And Aqua has to end up pushing into PC Cat somehow. I think PC Cat does have slightly the advantage, although Uni getting spotted trying to leave, that's risky. That's a little unfortunate too, by the way. If Uni had managed to get all the way to the A cap, he would have been very safe there. It's a little bit unfortunate for Uni. He's kind of like in a very difficult spot there. But, I mean, Aqua does have the chance here to make a good push together. Good coordinated push, which they can do to maybe like undo PC Cat's setup here, but PC Cat, I mean, again, pushing to 6-1-16 is no easy task, guys. It's not easy at all, especially with light tanks. And also, I mean, Krim traded himself pretty well. Wildberger is essentially a 500 HP light tank here, so there's not a whole lot Wildberger can actually do in this push here. Like, I think, in my opinion, PC Cat still has the advantage. Even though they're down by tanks, and they're down by HP as well, but PC Cat, with just a pure lineup of clippers, makes it very difficult for Aqua to do anything here. Now, Aqua, in my opinion, probably the best play that Aqua can do here is try to kill WOTB. I think that's the only guy that's somewhat isolated, but, like, it's not that easy for them to kill him anyways, to be honest. I mean, PC Cat has a really nice setup, actually. I mean, El Mary can flex between right and left side here. Uni and Bobby Fischer have shots in both WOTB and also the B caps, so Aqua is not going to have a good time here. I really... It's 860 cap here. They have to push B, like, right now, and PC Cat knows this. PC Cat knows that, like, I mean, they're just going to push forward to kill Zerd possibly. I think, in my opinion, that's what they should do. That would be the perfect call if they just push forward to avoid F and Den. F and Den are spotted. They should just push forward and kill Zerd. I think PC Cat will end up winning this game here. They will just get the free kill on Zerd, and that's going to make them at like 970 cap, basically. PC Cat might win this game by caps very soon here. I mean, they do get the kill on the other side, but the caps are not favoring them. As long as nobody dies from PC Cat, Bobby Fischer needs to survive for like 2 more seconds here. He needs to survive. Wildberger does get spotted. He's unspotted to Wildberger. The blind shots are missing. Wildberger somehow gets here unspotted. Can Bobby Fischer survive? I don't know if he can. I think Daze might get the kill on Bobby Fischer here. If Daze gets the kill on Bobby Fischer, they're going to lose the game by caps. Oh my god, Wildberger. Aqua wins the game by caps. Huge. Wildberger, you are the luckiest man ever, bro. Wildberger is so lucky to not have died in that situation. He got unspotted as he was crossing the A. If he was spotted for 1 millisecond longer, Wildberger is a dead man. You saw the amount of blind shots that PC Cat tried to hit on Wildberger is so lucky. Oh my god. I mean, well played by him. Maybe he timed it well, but that's very lucky. I have to say, that's extremely lucky for Wildberger. But the fact that he gets away with that is the game changer. Had PC Cat killed Aqua, like Aqua's light tank there, they would have won the game by cap. Even if Bobby Fischer dies, that's just, yeah, that's wow. Such close margins, guys. Such a close game there. I mean, PC Cat, I think they played that pretty well, actually. I mean, the fact that they went for it to go kill Zerd, that was absolutely the right call there, but I don't know. It's just Bobby Fischer, like, dying there. I mean, Uni got safe, but Bobby Fischer did not. I think that's, like, the main difference. Had Bobby Fischer escaped that position, somehow, like, managed just to survive. He just needed to survive, honestly. The only problem with Bobby Fischer's position here was that he was away from his team, which is, like, the main reason, I think, why PC Cat ends up losing this game here. Because if Bobby Fischer was towards the B cap, I mean, PC Cat had, like, 5 tanks on B ready to pre-aim anything that tried to push him. You know, they would have traded this out 100%. But the fact that he was kind of isolated, I mean, it was well played by Aqua to find this kill here. The isolated kill, well played by Daze as well to go find that kill. But I gotta say, Wild Burger with like the stroke of luck there to get unspotted at the exact timing as he's crossing A. That was like, I don't know. I mean, you can say it was perfectly calculated, but as a tournament player in this kind of setting, I don't think he can make this kind of perfect calculation. You know, he had to get a little bit lucky there because you never really know exactly what point you get unspotted. You can't really like predict that, to be honest. It just ends up getting like it ends up being like about what distance you were when you did get spotted, you know. And Wild Burger, I guarantee you, as he's driving full speed to A cap right there, he has no idea exactly what millisecond he's gonna get unspotted, and he's just very fortunate there not to get killed on the crossing. But PC Cat, they do find themselves on elimination point here. Aqua on match point. This is going to be such a close game. PC Cat needs to win this next game here to force a tiebreak. Otherwise, it will be Aqua in the grand finals versus Demo. So, PC Cat, can they pull it in here? I mean, they did show some good performance here. I think they can come back here. I think they can force a tiebreak. I'm hoping for a tiebreak at least. Will be very interesting for you guys, the viewers, and me, of course, as a commentator. I love seeing close games. I'm hoping for a tiebreak. And let's see what we get here. But Aqua here with the light tank pick on the Kronwagen pick as well on Desert Sands. And PC Cat just with the full heavy setup. So, PC Cat with 7 heavies. 1 heavy is going to get the med spawn, guys. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. Krim does get the med spawn. So, 1 heavy will get the med spawn, as I predicted. And so, in my opinion, this light tank here from Aqua, I don't really know how useful he's going to end up being here if he has to deal with Krim being on the med side with him. So, a light tank versus a heavy tank. Of course, a heavy tank is going to win that fight, right? Now, PC Cat playing basically full town here. They're just using Krim as like a bit of a bait, I guess. Krim is not really trying to actively spawn. I think he's just playing very passive here. What is PC Cat's plan here? I mean, I think their plan is just to push town, but in my opinion, like, Aqua's well set up for this. I think Aqua has a better strat here in general. I like Aqua's setup a lot more. Zerd being all the way in that corner position back there and basically means that PC Cat can never push town. And Aqua also has like 5 tank, like town is off limits, guys. Town is not for sale today for Aqua. I mean, PC Cat, their only chance here is to go like towards A here, but thing is they can't really cross towards A. I don't like the way PC Cat's playing. They're playing this way too scared. They really should have had a bit more map control on the A area because Krim has no idea about Wild Burger. Like, look at Wild Burger here is putting PC Cat in such a difficult situation because Krim knows that the light tank is somewhere here, but he can't spot him. And this light tank here can spot the crossing from this area. So anybody try to rotate from this area towards Krim to try to reinforce Krim here is going to get absolutely nuked here. And the thing is, PC Cat can't really rotate across the middle because Daze and Hills here are pre-aiming this area. But what is PC Cat doing here? I mean, it looks like they're trying to... Ooh, Aqua. What are you guys doing? Aqua, Zerd. I can't say that I am a big fan of this move from Aqua here. Aqua had a perfect defensive setup, and they're kind of giving it away here to try to kill Uni. I mean, yeah, this is a bad trade. This is a really bad trade. Aqua, what have you guys done? Okay, Aqua may have completely misread the situation, misread this game completely. Why have they moved up on C? Ghosty's going to die. Zerd's going to... Aqua may have just completely tossed this game by accident here just by moving up. They had such good position. I mean, Ghosty's going to die here. Ghosty's going to die. Zerd is going to die too at some point, by the way. Zerd cannot escape this. And sure, not to be might end up getting killed here, but I mean, they're going to lose 3 tanks here. Now, Kerm is fighting in a 2v1 here. He is going to die. So Aqua is getting some decent trades, at least somewhat. But I don't think it's enough to justify the amount of kills that they're giving up here. I mean, Kerm's going to die, so they're going to lose 2 tanks here. But PC Cat's already lost 2, or Aqua's already lost 2 tanks. They're about to lose a 3rd here. F here is probably going to die unless he can get the pick up on Elmer. That'd actually be huge if you can. Can he get the pick up on Elmer? They need to shield. PC Cat needs to shield Elmer here. They need to shield him right now. Daze might get the kill. Daze misses! Daze missed the shot on Elmer. That's huge. And can this Gron get, like, permatracked? If you can get permatracked before he can escape, it's going to be huge for him. But, I mean, Aqua's still in this fight here. They're not done yet. The Aqua still actually has a HP lead somehow. And you have the light tank that's still alive. But I think Hills here is going to die to Playmaker at some point here. I mean, Playmaker does actually take a lot of damage. Actually, Hills might win this fight. Ooh, PC Cat. PC Cat, what? Okay, I don't know. It's a very interesting fight here. In my opinion, not to be here, I think may have completely misplayed that in the middle here. I mean, PC Cat had guaranteed kills. Why would you give yourself as a kill in mid? I mean, he should have tried to escape there, but game's still going. Wildbugger does get absolutely shot there, but he is alive. As long as he's alive, it's fine. And Playmaker here, he is going to make the Kron on one shot. I mean, actually, this is huge. This is a huge one. Can Playmaker get the gun block on the Kron? The Kron misses! The Kron misses Playmaker. This is such a huge kill. Playmaker's going to end up killing this guy because he missed the shot. Oh my god, Playmaker. What? He's fighting demons here. Playmaker fighting demons to try and make this game a win. And, I mean, again, Wild Burger being alive is just a huge thorn in PC Cat's side here. I mean, Bobby Fischer is just getting farmed by the light tank, and they can't do anything about it. Oh, my God. I mean, playing even with that kill here, I don't know if it's enough for PC Cat to win this game. It's very close. Yennefer has to, like, win this 1v1 somehow. He has to win this 1v1. And Elmeri, I mean, he is going to die. And same with Bobby Fischer, by the way, who's going to die, too. Like, this does not look good at all for PC Cat. I don't think PC Cat can win, although Wild Burger does miss a shot on Bobby Fischer. Oh my God. The nerves, guys, the nerves on these two teams are like, they're next level nerves here. But I mean, Bobby Fischer is going to die no matter what here because they have Daniel coming in with a full clip here now. If Daniel chokes the shot somehow, it would be huge. Does Daniel choke the shot here? He does not. He does not. Okay. Now, Playmaker with a huge clip into the back of Days here. I mean, maybe it's still possible for PC Cat if Playmaker can get the full clip here. Can Yennefer get this kill? Yennefer needs to get this kill. He's bouncing his shots. He needs to get this kill right now. Days is a one-shot if Yennefer... And he missed! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. These games are so close. It's so close. And Aqua will end up winning this game here. I don't think there's anything for Yennefer to do here. I mean, they're down by caps. Even if he does get this kill here, it's just too little, too late. It's too little, way too little, too late. And Wild Burger winning this game for Aqua. Oh, my God. I gotta say, this was such... You guys can see the nerves here. You guys can really see the nerves coming in here at the end of the game here. Wild Burger does win the game. Congratulations to them. They move on to the grand final versus Demo. But PC Cat, Aqua, in my opinion, did not play this game well at all. They should have played a lot more defensive. They really gave PC Cat a chance here. I mean, I don't really understand the logic. They had, like... I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys in strat sketch, but really, GG's to Wild Burger for... I mean, Wild Burger, like, just peppering Bobby Fischer down there at the end, that's huge. Wild Burger played that game very well, and, oh my, Playmaker, to be honest, really tried his best there. Like, the fact that he won that 1v1 with the Kron, Playmaker had no business winning that 1v1 at all with the Kron. That Kron missing the kill on Playmaker is huge, to be honest, but Playmaker, yeah, unfortunately, is not enough, man. Even with his, like, 1v1 heroics there, it's not enough for him to win the game, and, I mean, Krim doing only one shot of damage when he had, like, an entire clip, that's also... a little bit questionable as well. I mean, if you guys think about it, had Krim dumped the full clip into Wild Burger, maybe this game would have been totally different because then Wild Burger would not have been able to do what he did there at the end of the game where he's just like being very abusive of his light tank and his mobility. If Wild Burger was a two-shot or something, I guarantee you, he played this game a lot more passively and might have changed the game for PC Cat, really. So it's a lot of mistakes from both sides here, and I'll go ahead and show you guys on the strat sketch. Yeah, PC Cat fully like logged off there. But let me go ahead and pull up the strat sketch for you guys to just show you how interesting this game was for me to at least witness as like a spectator. So let me go ahead and pull up the strat sketch for you guys. And let me also pull it up on my OBS so you guys can see it as well. All right. This is a situation here. So you have Aqua had perfect setup, by the way. Aqua had perfect setup. They had Wild Burger in this area here. Now Wild Burger, if you guys see on the strat link, Wild Burger has spots in this area. So basically, PC Cat cannot cross here unspotted. And then Aqua had like a 5-tank set. They had like 2 tanks here, tank here. They had a tank in corner and like something like on the other side of Dune. Like they had this kind of setup and they had a tank in A. Something like this. Aqua had this like really good defensive setup because this setup here from Aqua like completely makes any like move that Aqua like that PC Cat does very hard to do. PC Cat again, like just the lineup they took, they're just all crowded in town here. PC Cat, their entire team is like in this orange circle, right? They have all their team here. So if PC Cat wants to leave this orange circle, they have only 2 ways of doing so. They either go underneath the bridge like this, or they go back to their spawn. Now, going back to their spawn is off limits, right? This is off limits because you have Wild Burger spotting it, and anybody crossing back to the spawn, I mean, Aqua was like fully set up to nuke this crossing here. Anybody trying to cross, and they had no kill anyway. So even if PC Cat like starts rotating like this, you know, they're gonna get nuked in the crossing, and Wild Burger's gonna run away. Like he can't be caught, he can't be killed, and this is going to give PC Cat the Aqua the chance to like counter push PC Cat in the middle there. So this is off limits. 100% PC Cat could not make this rotation anymore because of like how passive they played in the beginning there. Now, if PC Cat moves through the middle, it's the same story essentially because this tank here from Aqua is spotting the middle, and he's pretty safe. Like Aqua can't really do much or PC Cat can't really do much to like prevent him from spotting this. So basically, Aqua or PC Cat cannot like go underneath the bridge here and go towards A. So basically, A is completely off limits. So basically, PC Cat was going to be forced into a town fight. That's like the thing. Like they had such bad position, they're going to be forced into a town fight. It was not going to be well for them. So the fact that Aqua ends up leaving their positions, leaving like Zerd went forward like this. I don't know why they did that. They went forward. They gave them kills. Like, PC Cat was in such a horrible situation in the town area because they cannot go anywhere, and nothing was pushable because of how defensive Aqua setup was. Aqua had a very good defensive setup. The fact that Aqua moves up here, gives them kills, is huge. And the fact that Aqua ends up winning this game, too, is, like, really crazy to me. I don't know how they won this game. I really do think Prim doing one shot of damage on the Dunes was probably a big factor for why they won this game. Because Krim with a full clip on the Dunes here, like, even though he's in 2v1, he's 100% going to die in a 2v1. Like, it's nothing he can do. Like, I'm not saying he should have won that fight, but at least die doing a little bit more damage. If he'd done a bit more damage, maybe this would have, like, translated in the late game and helped, because the game was so close. The game was so close, and every bit of damage would have made a big difference there, especially into the light tank. That light tank really terrorized PC Cat a lot near the end game, because, like, look at Wildberry just playing out back here the entire time, just farming like Bobby Fischer, who was on C-Cap, who Bobby Fischer didn't even have the HP. Like, he didn't have the luxury of getting shot at all. Like, he needed all the HP he had there just to, like, hold his own ground versus, like, another area like Heavy Tank, you know? And the fact that, like, yeah, wow. And it was just a very hectic game at all levels, you know? And even the Kron at the end, too, versus Playmaker in the back there, like, this was such a close game, very worthy of being like a match point game, to be honest, as well, actually, I gotta say. But you can clearly see the nerves on both teams here. I mean, again, like I said, Aqua had no reason to push forward here, and PC Cat, I mean, they had no, like, I don't know, in my opinion, PC Cat, like, this should not even be a close game for PC Cat. I think PC Cat was in such a bad situation, in my opinion. But maybe I also understand Aqua's reasoning a little bit for, like, trying to move up here. They're trying to be, like, you know, proactive, not, like, be too predictable by sitting in one spot for too long, but, you know, just the timing of doing this move was so bad because, like, PC Cat still had all their tanks on C. So, like, the second Zerd moved up there, he just offered himself up as a free kill. And they did that to try to, like, nuke Uni somehow, but, I mean, Uni survived and did a lot of damage, too, so very well played by these teams there. Anyways, let me go ahead and check the stream chat. This is a lot of stuff going on, man. I'm really, like, it's very intense, man. I can only imagine how intense this is for the teams that are actually playing. But overall, let me go ahead and check the chat real quick for you guys. I know I haven't really been checking chat a whole lot recently. But, ooh, I got a couple donations, actually. Thank you, Fanelli, for the donation, Ren. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. But, yeah. Let me go ahead and check the chat as well, see if there's any important chatter going on here. So Demo versus Aqua, new champion. Yeah, I think PC Cat is, like, the defending champion. I mean, technically they're not PC Cat, they were APA, but they are the defending champions here. So yeah, defending champion. I've been knocked out, and it's gonna end up being Aqua versus Demo here. A new champion is gonna end up taking the win here tonight. Very excited to see that as well. But overall, I really enjoyed these games. They were, like, really good games, to be honest. But yeah. Let me see if there's anything else. Hello, Lagoon. Nice to see you. Tea time. Nice to see you as well. Brando, nice to see you as well. Oh, Paul has internet. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. I really feel bad, man. Because, honestly, that was me yesterday. Yesterday, if you guys saw my stream yesterday, I had the worst stream ever. My game was crashing. My mic was muted. Like, my iPad wouldn't, like, connect to my OBS. It was just a nightmare yesterday for me to stream. So, I kind of feel bad for Paul. But you guys, you know, show him all the support. He deserves all the support, man. And if you guys have a chance, make sure you guys are subscribed to Nino's channel. Make sure you like his stream as well, even with the internet issues, you know. At the end of the day, he's going out of his way to give you guys good commentary. So make sure you guys show your appreciation to him. He's very good at what he does. He's very passionate tournament commentator as well. Highly recommend. Do that on my behalf. Would really greatly appreciate that as well, because that was me yesterday. So I completely feel for him. You know, I really feel for him. And, you know, it happens. Everybody has technical issues. It's nothing you can really do. It's very unpredictable as a streamer. And, of course, as a streamer, when you're doing the grand finals, you want the best stream possible, right? Like, you've been working your whole season to try to get to this point. And so I feel very unfortunate for Paul there. But make sure you guys show your support to him. He's a very good dude. Highly recommend you guys. I mean, he's very good at commentating as well. He did commentate, I think, some of my other games as well in the past. He's very good at what he does. So make sure you guys give him the support that he deserves. Shout out to the Nino there. But, yeah, overall, yeah, it was just such a hectic game from both sides there. Well, that's what you love about grand finals, guys. Like, grand finals, it's nothing ever fully goes 100% according to plan, you know, because at the end of the day, everybody's human, right? And you know, these players that are playing on your screen, they're all, like, very good players, but every player has nerves to some extent. Nobody's going to perform 100%, and sometimes they do, but, like, not everyone's going to always perform 100% on grand final day when it is, like, high stress situation, you know. So that's all I'm going to say. But overall, let's get some pubs in for you guys so it's not too crazy. I am usually a touch player, but you know what? Let's go ahead and test my PC, my amazing PC aim. So do I have cooldown boosters on? No, I have gold boosters. Yeah, guys. Where's Giga Chad? We're gonna just have our cooldown or our gold boosters there to try to get extra gold, you know, because we just know we're gonna win every game, right? I mean, it's just, you know, just aura at that point, you know. It's like, I have this joke with all my teammates because I play like whenever I'm playing like a tournament, like a game or something, I'm always like, yeah, guys, make sure you guys have the gold booster. Tonight's gonna be like an easy win for us, right? It's just a nice like little confidence booster, even though you know it has no effect at all. But it's just a funny confidence. It's like you get the extra 10 gold from winning your grand final set essentially. But guarantee you guys, if Demo and PC or Demo and Aqua are playing, they probably both have their gold boosters installed. Not gonna lie, I think that I'm willing to bet money on that. Probably they have their gold boosters installed because you know it's just a way of hyping yourself up. You're like, yeah, we're gonna win the game, guys, easily. All right. Now I did have to reset my game earlier because I had issues yesterday, as I was mentioning on stream. But I don't know if that changed my controls. It might have changed a couple controls here. I mean, my FPS is kind of dying low key, but it's fine. It's all good, guys. I mean, actually, technically, I could bring my iPad up, but I'm kind of lazy to do that. I don't really want to, like, reset everything. And my iPad as well, I do have to fix the settings on it, too, because I have to, like, open up a new channel for it on my... Oh, what is this Bat Chat, dude, bro? Bat Chat, what are you doing, buddy? Bro, we're just trying to fast cap B here. I mean... Alright. I'm just going to play passive here for now. Ooh, I might have a shot on this KPZ, actually. Might be a pixel shot, but I will have it if he ends up crossing here. Hey, come on, buddy, giving me a pixel shot. Aw, gold booster's not working, man. The gold booster's pixel shot didn't work, unfortunate, but it's fine. We're gonna end up going toward the... I mean, it seems like my heavies here need a little bit of support. They are in a 2v2, but I assume there's more of them because I didn't really see anybody else get spotted on the A side. I mean, now I do. Okay, actually, wait, these heavies are isolated. It's gonna be a free kill for us, actually. We can easily kill this. Right, just he's reactive. I mean, this guy is cooked. This guy's is why the 116 is meta. It's because he can do stuff like that. I'm gonna try HP shield for my Progetto teammate here. I don't really want him to die just yet. I mean, we are probably gonna win this game here, but I mean, I might just take the one shot from this guy here. Yeah, I just took the one shot to this guy. I mean, he's reloading, buddy. You can peek him. Shoot once, and I'm gonna shield you after. So I'm gonna shield you. So I don't want you to die, bro. I don't want you to die. I'm gonna shield you. Come on, shoot me, bro. Shoot me! Alright. There you go. Sorry, I got immobilized. Here you go. You can shoot him, bro. There we go. This, guys, is how you HP shield in tournaments. Right there. That's a good example of it. Oh, hell. This E3 just staring at us. Alright, we gotta be a little bit careful here. You know what? I might do a big brain move here and just use... Like, you see this, like... Okay, this guy died. I don't know why you're peeking that, bro. You're a one-shot anyways. Why would you peek that? Gotta aim in here. This gun is like notoriously inaccurate, so I gotta make sure I take my time to aim. And yeah, we do get the pen there. Nice. All right, I am not really gonna go YOLO this cron here. I think there's somebody in our spawn which is like a little bit healthier, which of course I want damage, you know. So I'm gonna head towards our spawn here. That's kind of where I am. I mean, I'm full HP. I don't think they can really do. Oh yeah, there's the girl I was like looking for. He's gonna have a hard time petting me. Yeah. Pay to win, buddy. Welcome to pay to win meta. This is yeah. Now this Progetto's probably gonna try to kill me here. Let me load HE and just... Oh, this guy got absolutely nuked. 1,300. Let me see if I can get the ram kill on him here. Oh my god, 45. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I did my damage, guys. It's all good. I did my damage. That's all I'm gonna say. Tech issues always creep up on you without warning. I agree, Samuel, bro. 100% I agree. I had that yesterday for me. There's nothing I could have done too yesterday. Yesterday, I just like installed the update for the game, right? Because they had a new update, and like that update like destroyed my game basically. I can't predict that it's gonna do that, you know. And of course, I kind of woke up like I'm playing from an A server, so like I wake up like the time that you games are. It's like the time that I wake up on, so I don't really have time to set my stuff up ahead of time, you know, to be able to like see whether or not my stream is gonna be like doing well or not, but. Not bad 4K game, and we do get our 20 gold, of course, because we had the gold booster installed, so that's nice. So let me double check the time here. Tolian did message me. She said that the game starts in... Okay, so it should be 15 minutes until the game starts. All right, so we have a couple time here to get some pub games in. But if you guys are, again, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. We greatly appreciate that. And of course, if you guys are watching on your second device or whatever on YouTube, make sure you guys smash the like button. We greatly appreciate that as well. Of course, if you guys are watching in a portal, you probably can't do that stuff. I understand that. But, you know, a quick, easy fix around that is to just log into the second device and just make sure you show your support to the stream. We'll greatly appreciate that, although I understand it is kind of going out of your way, so I'm grateful for any support, but I'm not demanding it, if that makes sense. You know, I fully understand, because I've been in your position before where I've been, like, watching streams and stuff, and it's, like, too lazy to, like, you know, like, log into my, you know, my YouTube account and stuff just to, like, you know. So I get that, but, again, we greatly appreciate all the support, and, of course, make sure you guys show Nino the support as well that he deserves, especially with the technical issues that he's having, but overall, I'm enjoying myself. This is turning out to be a much better stream than the one I had yesterday. That's all I'm going to say. I'm also grateful to you guys as well if you guys supported me yesterday during my stream. I did have like a lot of issues with my stream yesterday, so I'm grateful to all the support. I really appreciate it. And of course, I do have my Discord linked in the description of my video there, so if you guys want to join my Discord to chat up with me or whatever, you are always free to do that. A lot of people, like, when you guys give me like video ideas and stuff like that, so if there's a certain tank you guys want me to do a video on, just let me know in my Discord. I mean, it's an easy way for you to like reach out to me. Also, this Progetto is kind of cooked, huh? Bro is completely cookered. He's just gone, deleted, reduced to ashes, you know. I mean, this batch I could have been also reduced to ashes. I'm kind of too busy staring at the dead Progetto there, but I don't think this batch is gonna escape, bro. Like, this guy is still cooked, you know. I only gave him a little bit of time there. Oh yeah. He extra cooked now at the fire, man. Bro got barbecued. You know? Alright, let's go ahead and play a little bit more aggressive in the town here. I mean, we do have the gun advantage. Although this grill could be like an easy clip for me here. I think I might be able to get it. Oh, or the leopard, actually. Leopard might be... Okay. Okay. Okay, everybody's getting cooked today. Alright. Oh, yeah, grill. Yo, I like grill, bro. I like your PD bush, man. It's a nice idea, but it's, yeah, just not going to work for you, bro. You aim for the track shots. I mean, we are on our last shot. I'm just gonna shoot HE shot there. 520 max roll, nice. Yeah, not gonna lie, I kind of fully cooked these puppies over here. This grill got smoked, the leopard got duked, and the bat chat got killed. Yeah, just everything just not working out for them. Yeah, let's try to reload our clip here and see if we can aim for the fuel tanks on the E100 here. He's not really aiming at us. If you guys didn't know, the fuel tank on the E100 is on the side here, so if you can get to the side shot, you can get the fuel tank sometimes, but it looks like we didn't quite get it. Oh, we got the damage fuel tank there, but we didn't quite set him on fire. Probably this Yo's gonna steal all my damage here with setting him on fire instead. Yeah. Easy game, I gotta say. This was a very easy game. Didn't really have to sweat too much about it. Panel 8 saying gold boosters bring good luck. I agree, bro. Actually, I mean, I actually disagree, to be honest. Most times I use gold boosters, I end up having horrible teams, but we're just gonna say that it brings us good luck. I mean, it brings me good luck in tournaments, but not so much in pubs usually. But I mean, it's working out today, so we'll just say it's good luck today, actually. But to be honest, sometimes I'll be like on a nice win streak, like a 20-game win streak or something, and then I'll be like, all right, guys. Looks like I'm having a good day today. Let's activate our gold booster. And the second I activate the gold booster, I just instantly lose the next 3 games in a row. Like, that's just how it is for me. So, I don't know. Maybe it is different for you guys, but I swear, I just get... Wargaming gives me worse matchmaker when I have gold boosters. They just don't want me farming the gold, man. I don't know. There's gold booster haters over here. Ooh, okay. Okay. Bro, what is this ping, man? Alright. The gold booster RNG has struck back. Okay, I mean, this guy's on reload, so I do have to... I could get a free shot at it, basically. There you go. Take that, buddy. I got nuked in return, but you get also shot once, hopefully. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to reload my clip here. I mean, I'm kind of surprised I got there ahead of time. Although, to be honest, I shouldn't be that surprised. Like I said, guys, 116 F3 is a very slow tank, so you shouldn't be too surprised when you get bad timing here. I mean, so tempted to peek this guy, but I want to reload my shots, man. I'm gonna reload my full clip before I peek him. I do have reactive as well, so I will. I mean, as long as this E3 doesn't. Oh man, this E3. Why are you doing this? Okay. All right, this game is just not okay. My Wi-Fi is kind of killing itself here. This is not looking too good for us, guys. Do I have a team? No, I don't. I don't have a team. All right, I am just dead. My only thing to do here is to try to face hug this guy, but I don't think it's enough. Oh, okay, wait, maybe it's enough. He missed his HE shot on me. I mean, maybe if I can just keep doing what I'm doing here, try to gun block him a little bit here with HEs. Oh, don't shoot me, please. I mean, this guy shouldn't have. Oh, okay, I'm just dead. Okay, he missed. It's huge. Yeah, you get the kill on him. Okay, you know what? Can I escape this and use this guy's dead body as a shield here? Run! No, it was not to be, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna blame this game on lag a little bit, to be honest. I know it might be a skill issue on my part, but like, you guys saw my shots, they're just delayed. I mean, I am playing on a U server with like 200 ping essentially, so it is kind of explainable where I'm having like a little bit of packet loss here and there, but that guy missing, that was a bad shot there, bro. That needed to hit him. That guy could have been dead now if he had penned your shot, and we are gonna lose our 60 here on the other side of the map here at some point. He is going to die to this E3 probably, but yeah, I don't really, what is this 268 doing? Like, bro, you gotta move in, man. Come on, like, you know, there's nothing for you to farm here. I mean, the 60 is gonna die very soon here. In fact, he's still alive. Yeah, I was saying, like, oh yeah, that Sheridan killed him, the one that they let escape. Although Susie might actually have to kill the 713. Does he have to kill? I mean, you should have it, bro. I mean, if you just shoot him with HE, okay. I mean, it doesn't actually go for it, unfortunately, but I believe that our Sheridan can carry this game here for us. I believe. I'm a believer. Not really, but I am gonna say I'm a believer. Yeah, what is this guy doing, bro? Oh, hell no, bro. What are you doing? What is this guy doing? Okay, I'm not a believer. It's time to exit before I say something I shouldn't be saying. Alright, you know what, guys? How much time? I think we have a little bit of time here. Alright, we'll get one more pub in, and then we are going to have the grand finals in just, I think, right after this game here. So if you guys are just tuning in, grand finals between Aqua and Demo is going to start very soon here. It's going to be in around 7 minutes from now, I believe. So stay tuned for that. Yag E100 gameplay, guys. I mean, when the gun doesn't work for you with the 116, you just take out a Yag. The gun will always work with the Yag, you know, it just always does. You load tungsten, you fully aim, and you camp in a bush. There's nothing that the enemy team can do, you know, they're just cooked. The Yag's actually kind of good in this map, too, actually. Oh, we get the Mets? Ooh, okay. You know what, guys? We're going to be extra sneaky today. We got the Mets spawn with the Yagi 100. They're not going to... Other teams should not expect the Yagi 100 on the seaside there, so... That's exactly where I'm going to go. I am going to destroy... I'm going to ruin the day of one of these mediums on the enemy team here. I mean, how many mediums? They have the T-54E1. And that's... And the Leopard as well. Okay, yeah. That Leopard's a juicy target. If I can get a nice HE tungsten roll into that Leopard, I'll be very happy. No, oh, I don't like... Oh, my team went... Okay, this is actually kind of bad. My team is splitting up, guys. I mean... It seems okay for now, but if the entire enemy team pushes one side, I'm not really going to be able to help the heavy side here, and they're not going to be able to help me if I'm on the C side of the map here, so... Doesn't look too good for my team right now, but the only good thing is that they haven't pushed C yet, so that means I have a little bit of time to try to rotate towards the middle here. Maybe try to get some shots on the enemy. I'm kind of surprised their mediums didn't come here, though. Like, really? Both their mediums didn't come here? Like, I was really hoping to get, like, a nice nuke shot into, like, one of these tanks here. I might still get it, actually. Sometimes people will camp this, like, TD area back here. I might be able to get a big shot there. And, oh. Okay. The gun was not working. I mean, I didn't really have time to aim that there. I knew I had to, like, snapshot on the move, but That's fine. I mean, yeah, this is what I mean though. Like, this is not looking too good for our team. Although this actually, wait, this Emil might get absolutely cookered over here. Does he know that I'm here? I don't think he has any idea. This guy, this waffle is so cooked. He had Spall Lighter. This guy has Spall Lighter, so took like 1100 damage right there. Oh my god. Alright, wait, can we might be able to HE this E5 in the side here if he stays there. Can he stay? Please stay there. Please go forward, please. Just a little bit. Yes! Okay, bro. Welcome to Balanced Matchmaker, where TDs are definitely not overpowered. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. 1380 damage there. That was actually insane, bro. Yo, T54, bro. You want some of the smoke, man? Come on, bro. Don't. Oh, buddy. Alright, girl hit me, unfortunately. Wait, Emil might give me a shot, though. That was... I think that was the mineral right there, to be honest. That's actually extremely unfortunate. 680 with a Yag? Like, I just hit that guy for 1380, bro. How do you hit 680 right after that? Like, really? It's fine, you know? You can't have all the luck, guys. Sometimes the matchmaker just doesn't want you to succeed too much, you know? It has to nerf you somehow. Okay. That was just a skill issue. I mean, we are going to win this game no matter what here. I mean, I am trying to get some damage on the Emil here before the game. Okay, this grill is just being annoying. You know what? I'm going to eat the chopped new grill. Whatever, bro. Alright, bro. I hope you had fun shooting me the whole time. I mean, is he actually... Can he get the kill on me? He might actually get the... No, I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, buddy, your turret armor means nothing against my heat. Alright, I'm going to activate Tungsten because this game's going to end very soon. Hopefully I can get the T-54 E1. I know he's somewhere back here. Alright, come on, bro. Please show your face, man. Please show your face. Are you back there still? I don't see him anymore. Unlucky. Alright, we got to get into the room here. Alright, that was fun, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe for more 1380 HE rolls in the side of an E5. That guy was so unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead and join the room here. We'll join the room with our amazing Yagi 100 as well. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and join the room. I don't think you guys can see the password of the room here. I cannot show you, so I'm going to hide my stream real quick to make sure you guys can't see it. There we go. Alright. I don't want the entire server flooding the room because I accidentally leaked the password. There we go. We are in. And we have our lovely Yagi 100 here. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off this strat sketch. There we go. Alrighty, we have Demo versus Aqua in the grand finals here. Actually, I've not really seen the Demo maps yet. I don't know what the map picks are. Oh, and of course my mic is muted. All right. I was gonna say, yeah, Demo has a very hard situation to dig themselves out of here. I mean, the fact that Wildburger has this position on the enemy bunker here means that Demo can't has no access to their own spawn, and Aqua has like triple cap here. I mean, this is like guaranteed win for Aqua at this point just by HP. But like, I like Demo's idea with the push there. Just I don't know. They kind of like lost a lot of HP to try to get this kill on Daniel. In my opinion, they should have just taken the kill on F and maybe even just like rotated back to their spawn. They didn't really need to continue pushing that, you know. They could have just went back and like left the light tank to kind of like be annoying, you know. That was something that Demo could have done possibly, but they don't really quite do that. And I think they kind of just overcommitted. I mean, Wildburger is kind of maybe in a slightly dangerous situation here. He is kind of cut off from Crip here, but thing is, even if Demo kills Wildburger, I don't think they have a chance to like really get any other kills after that. I mean, Crip is basically, oh, well, they kill Parmesan somehow. Actually, Zerd dies somehow. I'm not really sure how Zerd died, but still, I mean, it would be a huge miracle for Demo to win this game. I really don't think they have any chance to win this game here. I mean, Deviet is a one shot. This guy's also a one shot. I mean, Hills is pretty safe by the way as well. So well played by Aqua, I have to say. I mean, Aqua played that really well. The only thing, in my opinion, though, is, like, I think if Demo had killed F and just, like, pulled back to their spawn right after that, it would have been a little bit better. Because killing Daniel, like, yeah, it's a guaranteed kill, but it's a very costly kill. They lost so much HP to try to get this kill. I think they should have just taken the kill on F and just pulled back, and, like, they could have rotated back to their spawn, and they would have had, like, a 67. They would have had A cap, right? They could have, like, left a low HP tank or whatever to, like, reset A or something like that, and, like, the rest of them could have, like, rotated up or something, so they don't lose, like, full map control. That's all I'm going to say. But Demo, I mean, it's a nice idea from Demo, but Aqua, you played it perfectly, especially Wildburger. Wildburger taking this position in the enemy spawn, by the way, was a very good move from Wildburger. It just completely ended, like, because Demo did try to rotate back to their spawn after they got the kill on Daniel. You know, like, they did try to go back. They knew that pushing this whole re was not going to be a good idea. But Wildburger taking this position in the back of the enemy spawn there, it just makes it so that they didn't even have that option to go back to their spawn anymore. So, I gotta say, well played by Aqua. Especially their light tanks, they really played really well that game. And also, Aqua subbing in both their light tanks out. That's interesting. So, Wildburger just left the room here. I'm very curious. Why did Wildburger leave? I mean, I think Wildburger even has the 116, unless he doesn't have the 116 and Aqua wants like a full 116 setup. That might be the reasoning for why they subbed out Wildburger. Because Wildburger is definitely a core 7 player in Aqua right now. So, curious substitution there. I mean, who did they sub in, actually? They subbed in Ghosty. Who's the other guy? Wait, who was the light player in the other game, actually? Let me go ahead and check that real quick. So, Wildburger and... Oh, IRE. Okay, they subbed it. So, IRE, yeah. I think IRE only plays when they need double lights or something. But other than that, he's usually on the bench from what I've seen. Wildburger is usually playing at all times, actually, even in the heavy tank. But it seems like they want to get rid of him. Maybe... Oh, yeah, he's joined back the room. Okay, never mind. Seems like he's still in. Okay. Let's say it was a little weird for them to sub out Wildburger, who's probably like one of their strongest players, actually. But yeah, overall, RHM, okay. Well, Demo. If you guys did your homework, you will know that this RHM was used for a boost, a very specific C boost. I mean, if Demo did their homework, they should know about this. I mean, I assume they were watching the stream, but let's assume they weren't. I mean, if you see an RHM, the only reason any team would use an RHM is for like a fast cap or... for like a self boost, because the RHM has like the speed boost, so it makes it a little bit easier to boost up and stuff like that, right? So that's kind of like the only reason you use an RHM. But in my opinion, I mean, on this map, right, there's no such thing as fast capping on this map. There's not a fast cap map because, like I said, if you take a look at the spawns at the top, like left here of the map itself, there's only one spawn. So there's no such thing as a medium spawn and a heavy spawn. It's only one spawn. The heavies and the mediums get the same exact spawn. So basically, there's no point for you to fast cap anything because, like, you know, the heavies will get there pretty quick anyways. So interesting pick from Wildburger. I'm sure he's gonna do a self boost on top of C there. I'm pretty sure that's where he's gonna go. That's where he went versus PC Cat earlier, and I called it out as well. Like I was assuming he was gonna get boosted there. I'm very sure he's just gonna speed boost up to Stram full speed. He should get top of C very early here. And it will be a good position for him, actually, especially because Demon's not fighting him on C. So he's going to have C cap for... Oh, Wildberg. It failed to boost the second time. It's just not your day, bro. It's not your day when it comes to boosts. It's all good, though. It's fine. I mean... Oh, Zerd gets absolutely nuked there on the crossing. And he used reactor, by the way. I mean, I think Zerd getting nuked isn't the main problem. He only took like 500 damage here, but it's the fact that he used reactive armor. Which basically means if Demo really wants to focus him... I mean, they can't really focus him anyways, but if they really wanted to, he's the guy that they would focus because he has no reactive armor. But I think Aqua has a good setup here. Demo, I don't really like Demo's strat here. I really don't like it. They're kind of boxed into a corner of the map here where Aqua has like the full map. Like Wildbigger is top of C. He's going to be farming like Deviant and stuff. Like, yeah, you can see he's like shooting him and stuff. F has a good position. Aqua's like fully stacked in mid here. I like Aqua's positions a lot more here. And Aqua's going to cap B, and Wildberger can cap C at any point he wants here. Like, there's nothing that can really, like, surprise him, you know? He has full info, I think. I think all 7 tanks may have been spotted from Demo at some point here. I don't think there's any surprises here, but... Ooh, this guy taking some... That's a... Why would you back up like that? I don't understand. Like, you knew Zerd was there. You shot Zerd earlier. You know he's there. Why would you give him another shot? I don't know. I mean, Demo's playing for the F kill here, but, I mean, maybe, actually, that might be the best play from Demo, is to try to force the F out. The problem with that, Hills and Ghosty here are going to end up, like, farming Crip here, unless, actually... Maybe not, actually. This might be a good move from Demo. Dr. Watson on this position here might have shots on Hills here, and F is getting absolutely clipped out here. But I think Aqua might just counter-push Pyroblast. That might be their play here, which is, I think, a good play. Although Pyroblast should be pretty safe, actually. I mean, Parmesan has a nice position. I actually, you know what? I've kind of changed my mind. Now that I've kind of seen this game play out, I think Demo has a decent push here on the Kron. This Kron might be killed very easily here. He does get tracked as well. Can the 2-5 get the shot in? This Kron, if this Kron can be perma-tracked, it'd be huge, by the way. Can Crip get the shot in? He can't quite perma-track him, but he does get the shot. I mean, Hills is going to die no matter what here. And Pyroblast, sure, he is dying in a 2v1 here, but I think... I mean, actually, Wildberger was a nice move. Look at Wildberger's movement. Wildberger taking the enemy, like TD area. This is actually so big. It's huge for Aqua. I think Aqua, this one move from Wildberger might have won them the game here. Because Aqua's going to kill Pyroblast. So Aqua has this TD area. They also have the other TD area. So Dr. Watson is forced to drive into the middle here, which is, it's like, Demo has been forced to counter push middle, but I don't know if this is going to be a good push for, I mean, they might make it work with sheer heavies here. They might like, nuke Daisy over here, but I think Wildberger, if he plays this correctly here, he should be such a pain in Demo's side here. He is not really easily caught here. He's going to get shot by 2-5E here. Oh, he doesn't even get shot. Oh my god, Wildberger. Taking big risk here, but he's like really playing it well. It's very hard for Demo to do anything here. I mean, Demo's going to lose Parmesan as well, and like, this is just not looking good for Demo. I think Wildberger has played this game to perfection once again. I'm telling you guys, Wildberger is the best light tank in the game at the moment. He is the best light tank I have seen so far. Look at the amount of impact that this guy has, even as a light tank in a heavy brawl. The fact that he took the enemy TD position, forced them to push mid, and then just like started gaming on them while they're in mid. Like, this is just such nice plays from this light tank here. It's really nice to watch how much impact he has in the light tank, you know? Even with the failed boost and everything, he still has, like, such important, like, impact that, you know, like, it's just, it can't be understated. And, I mean, to be honest, actually, Demo is somehow coming back here, but I think that Wildberger should be able to win this game for his team. Like, I mean, actually, I don't know. To be honest, maybe not. I mean, if Parmesan gets a full clip here, maybe not. How did Aqua end up losing this? I'm actually kind of surprised about this. I mean... Aqua. Oh, F is bouncing. Oh my god, Aqua. Okay. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I thought Aqua had every chance to win this game. How on earth did they lose this? I don't really understand this at all, actually. I really don't understand how they lost this game. Bounces, maybe? Maybe they bounced a lot of shots. Like, Deviant was a kill there. I mean, bro, this guy is, like, unkillable. This guy's, like, superhero over here. Look at this superhero. Deviant, actual superhero. This man cannot be killed. This guy is just built different, bro. He is just built different. They can't kill this guy. How is this guy still alive? Okay, I don't know how I gotta rewatch this game again on stream, but I really don't understand. Because Aqua had like the best positions ever. They really did. Like, they had all the position they could have asked for. And Deviant over here, like, I mean, I gotta say, I think Wildberger played this game like really well. There's not much more he could have done. Wildberger, again, he played that game really well, but Deviant over here just not dying at all. Like, look at this dude. Deviant over here just, like, completely, like, you shall not pass. Like, you shall not, like, he was not given the order to die. You know, like that meme? Like, there was no order to die for this guy. Yeah, this guy had no, like, yeah. Anyways, well played by Deviant there. I still don't really know how Parmesan, like, how did Aqua not win this game? This must have been, like, a huge... misplay at the end of the game there, because they had everything. They had like the light tank on their back. They had both sides of the map, and Demo were stuck in the middle of the map there. I really don't understand how Aqua managed to lose this game. In my opinion, they had such a good situation by like positions and everything, and like the light tank, and like they just had cab. They had everything, man. How did Aqua lose this is a bit of a mystery in my opinion, but I will rewatch this at the end of the stream. I'm kind of curious. I think there was also this game between Aqua and PC Cat that I was kind of wondering how they ended up losing this game somehow. But overall, well played by Demo. I mean, I don't know how Demo came back from this, but they must have done something right. They must have played that like really well with their heavies and their brawling. And that's the thing about Demo. Demo is excellent brawlers. They have very good teamwork. They have very good like teamwork and stuff, and like they have good brawling skills and good mechanics. Demo's a very dangerous team to be in a brawl with. And I think that game right there just showed you the danger that Demo can pose to any team that fights Demo. If you end up in a brawl and you don't play the brawl perfectly, you are always at a huge risk of like losing the game. It's like a 90% chance you're going to lose the game by brawl, you know? So Aqua here, if they want to beat Demo, they need to beat them strategically. That's the one thing that I think both teams need to be understanding. Like Demo's strength here is that they are very good brawlers. They're very good at like being in the brawl and just like focus fire. They're very good at it. Aqua, on the other hand, they should be a little bit better with the light tanks here. They had Wild Big on their team, which is like the best light tank in the game, and also they should have a little bit more strategic insight, I guess, on how they're playing. And I think this game on Vineyards is a very strategic map here, so I think Aqua might have a slight advantage, although they are using double lights and double crowns here. Double crowns tells me that Aqua, I mean, I think I'm on the side of Aqua. I am. So Aqua does have the good spawn, actually, of Vineyards. They have double lights and double crown. Double crown, 100%. The only job of the double crown is going to be to go on top of B there to pre-aim the crossing towards C and also the crossing towards A. So I assume that's where the crowns are going. That's the only reason you take Kron. Kron's a little bit more accurate than 116 anyway, so it makes sense for them to take the Kron. D1, on the other hand, they are using Super Kongs. So Super Kongs seems to tell me that they're probably going to play mid with Super Kong. They're 100% going to play like the Encounter Cap. There's no other position for Super Kong to be used in. And you saw that with Aqua as well, because Aqua played Vineyards versus PC Cat. So, and Aqua Super Kongs went toward the middle here, which is 100% where I think the Demo Super Kongs are going to end up going here. But let's take a look at Aqua's Crons here. They are speed boosting for the early shots here. Wildburger is capping the pace early. So Aqua will have the cap lead. The Demo, on the other hand, I mean, Dr. Watson, if he gets... He's actually... Dr. Watson, I like the way he's capping it there. Look at Dr. Watson. This is big brain gaming here. He did not cap in either bush. It's very typical for any team to cap in bush. Dr. Watson, though, did not cap in, but he does get nuked, though. Oh my god, that was a big shot there. He's a little bit fortunate to have got shot a little bit more than that, actually, but... At the end of the day, Demo was playing the exact strat that I thought that Aqua would play. Where they have, like, tanks in the middle and they have tank C. But, like I said, in my opinion, the counter this strat for them to, like, repush C with, like, a couple heavies here. Like, Aqua could easily do this. Like, Copia here is going to be a kill if Aqua ends up rotating her tanks to push him. Like, Daze here, he's ready to push this. Looks like the Crons are rotating to be a little bit more aggressive. Although, what is happening to Super Conqueror? He is getting kind of pressured. But I think the main push, in my opinion, from Aqua should be on top of C here. Also, what is Deviate doing? Deviate. This is such a risky peek there. That was not a good trade, buddy. I mean, it was a good trade if this guy was a 1v1, but he saw two Crons get spotted there. I think he should have known about the second Cron. He might have not realized that, but like Deviate here has made himself a very easy kill target here. I think these Crons could easily kill Deviate. Because the 116 does have a bit of a Cupola, by the way, so you can technically Cupola snipe the 116 over time here. Aqua could like really slow play this game and try to just Cupola snipe Deviate here. Deviate is kind of in trouble. If you take a look at Deviate, Deviate is definitely in a lot of trouble here. I mean, is he... He is safe for now, but I think if Aqua was like really trying to Cupola snipe him, they would get the kill on him eventually. Now, what is Demo doing? Ooh, Zerd. What is Crypt doing? Looks like they want to kill Zerd somehow. I mean, I guess they could kill Zerd because Pyroblast could push forward from the back and Crypt from the front. They could technically kill Zerd, but yeah, it looks like they know that Aqua's on C, so they have to... Zerd has to be killed right now. Crypt needs to start pushing in. Same with Pyroblast and the Super Kong. This did not get shot in the back here, but I think Aqua is doing the exact push that I thought. Like, I told him this was the good push. In my opinion, though, the only thing Aqua's kind of missing right now is the fact that Zerd's like a possible easy kill here for them, but he's not really that easy. They get the kill, and Deviate does get killed here. I mean, Hills does take a big damage for it, but it's still very worth it for them. And Hills is very safe. There's nothing that can actually kill Hills right now. I think Aqua is just going to outplay Demo completely on this map here. I did say this map is a little bit more strategic of a map, and you can see how Demo kind of suffers a little bit when it comes to having to make good moves and stuff. They are very good in the brawl, but when it comes to playing like very tactically and stuff, like Aqua I think has the upper hand here just by tactics. But I mean yeah, Demo is just getting kind of smoked over here. They might manage to kill F here somehow, but I think F is pretty safe, and he's going towards cap here. Like, I mean, F is stopping the A base. I mean, this is still a close game, actually. I mean, Aqua could still lose this. It is 5v5. I mean, F is going to eventually die here, and he is in a face-up with a 116, which is going to be a hard tank for him to pen, to be honest. But the light tanks from Aqua are going to hunt down the Demo light tank. That's the main difference here. Demo light tank is like Watson here is going to be completely like caught up here. There's nothing he can really do, to be honest. So you don't really blame him. He had to go for the B base. That was the only chance Demo had to win this game here. But in my opinion, like I said, Aqua should win this game, barring. I mean, actually, wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Demo's on 960 cap. Actually, wait a sec. Aqua might have a way to lose this game here. They need to get kills, and they need to get kills right now. And Hills needs to not die. If Hills dies, he is going to lose the game for his team here. Aqua needs to get some kills here. They do get the kill. Dr. Watson should be the next kill, and Parmesan as well should be the next kill as well. I mean, I think Aqua's coming back from this here, and Wildberg could start going for the A cap here. I mean, can Daze get the kill? Can Daze get the kill here? He bounces the kill, but the light tank gets the kill anyways. Okay, very close game here, but I did feel like Aqua should have won this game by positions. I mean, Demo made that game very close actually with the caps there. They were almost winning by caps, but I mean, I don't know. That's a very close game, but in my opinion, Aqua just had better positions. They had better strat, the better positions, better rotations as well. The only thing I think Aqua should have done differently, in my opinion, is that Zerd should not be this far forward. I mean, he still did good damage, to be honest, for being such an exposed tank, to be honest. He did good damage. But if Aqua wanted to play it even a little bit safer, they should have had only like one tank in the ruins, and Zerd should have been like on top of B or something. That way they would have been able to defend B the entire game, and Demo wouldn't have even had a chance to send their light tank to go cap B. That's the only thing I would say in terms of the Aqua strat there. But I mean, Aqua at the end played it better, and I mean, Demo with a couple bad peaks there. Deviant for sure. I think Deviant kind of thought he was indestructible from like the Lagoon game earlier, so he maybe felt a little bit overconfident to do that peak. But yeah, it just didn't work out in his favor. Maybe he just forgot to add the gold booster. He only had the gold booster for the Yukon or the Lagoon game, but the Vineyards game he forgot to activate the gold booster there. But yeah, I just think that peak from Deviant was a pretty bad peak. Really, it just created such a huge gap in the Demo like line there that Aqua was able to easily exploit with their rotation, which Aqua had good rotation as well with their crons to go kill that guy. I think Aqua played that pretty well. They did exactly what I thought they should be doing, especially with the rotations there, especially with like the setup that Demo had. Aqua pushed C, and that's what I said. I really do think any team pushing C should win this game. It's the same thing with PC Cat as well. Like PC Cat had the exact same setup they were fighting Aqua on, and I was saying like PC Cat, if they want to win this game, they should just easily push C with like 3 tanks or something, and Aqua can't really do much with the rest of their tanks in the middle, right? And you know, at the end of the day, Aqua ended up listening to my advice, whereas PC Cat didn't, and the game ended up working up in Aqua's favor there. So well played by Aqua. They did do the perfect rotations, in my opinion. They did a very good job there. And now we move on to Dynasty. Now Dynasty, Aqua using the Kron again. Whenever I see a Kron, it's just very easy to tell where they're going to go. And Aqua, I can already tell that they're 100% going to probably go toward the C area of the map there. Because like I said, Kron is just kind of useless on the town. There's no point to take a Kron. You might like if he had to play town, he might as well take a Hori or something. Whereas Demo, it seems like Demo's lineup is like, you know, the Hori pick just makes it so obvious that they're going to go town. So I think we're going to end up having a bit of a contrast here on the positions where both teams end up going. You're going to have Demo most likely playing the town area, and most likely Aqua's going to be playing C area. But let's take a look. We never know, actually, but let's see. I mean, I assume Hill's going to just speed with the C here. That's exactly what I think he's going to end up doing. Yeah, called it perfectly. Once again, not going to lie. I am kind of predicting these guys very well here. But Demo going towards C. This might catch Aqua off guard here. I think if Demo goes C with all their tanks, even the Hori, I think they have a good chance of winning this game still. Although, looks like they're going C with most of their tanks, but not all of them. Now, Aqua does have Daze on the med spawn here. Daze does have like a little bit of an early time here. Crip might get... Crip. He's so lucky. Crip is a little bit lucky, but he is not going to survive in the long run here. Daze is just going to eat the shots from Pyroblast, and they're going to just clip Crip in the back here. Crip is in a very bad situation here. I don't really like Demo's positioning. They should have expected a C fight for Aqua. I don't know why they like put Crip in this position, but maybe they can still come back with this. I mean, Deviant over here, again, taking so much damage. Deviant... Bro, you are not the same tank you had on Lagoon, bro. You can't be taking this much damage again. Like, you gotta play a little bit safer here. But maybe Demo can still come back here. They do have the Hori and Parmesan coming in from a nice angle here. This Kron is going to be definitely the focus of Demo. I think they should... Pyroblast dumps a full clip into this Kron here. This Kron is going to die in literally like 2 seconds if they all like kill him together. Which I think he will. I mean, one more shot there and the Hori will finish. Yeah, this Kron is dead. Nicely killed by Aqua there. But can Demo at least try to find another kill here? I mean... Zerd is a possible kill here. Copyat and Denial. I mean, maybe they can kill Denial. It'd be huge, actually. But Pyroblast needs to play very safe here. Pyroblast probably going to die here. I mean... And Zerd, I actually like what Zerd did there. Zerd took so much damage. But Zerd's actually pretty safe right now. There's nobody that can really kill Zerd, actually. Zerd is very safe at the moment. I think Aqua has the advantage in this game right now. They have a huge advantage. Like, look at Zerd. Zerd is a one-shot tank, and he's dumping in a full clip into this guy here. This is a full clip from a one-shot tank that could have died. Again, that's the power of surviving in this meta. If you survive as a 116, even if you're a one-shot, you can still be so effective, and Zerd here is showing us exactly how it's done. He took the damage, got safe, and again, his gun was so useful in the end game there. Well played by Aqua. Aqua, again, just like, I mean, to be honest, Aqua out-brawled Demo here, but I have to say, Demo kind of, like, just out-positioned themselves. Like, in my opinion, Demo should be very aware that, like, look, guys, and Aqua has a Kron. They're only, like, the only place that Kron can go on this map is on C. Demo should have been aware of that. And if Demo was aware of that, they should not have been playing so aggressively with that tank there on the C area. Like, that's such a risky position to take. Why would you take that position when you expect a 7-tank C strat from Aqua? You know, you're just basically giving them an early kill, essentially. And you know, just steamroll. And then also, I mean, Demo had 2 tanks out of the fight as well. Demo had, like, a Hori and a 116 in the B area. So, in my opinion, Demo, like, misread that situation. Again, it's a big call to make to send a tank that aggressive into C when you know that most likely Aqua is going to go towards C. Very, very risky gamble there, and just did not work in Demo's favor. And, you know, in my opinion, Demo, like, they are the better brawling team. Dynasty was a map that Demo should have had. Like, you know, I called earlier that Vineyards was a map that favors Aqua. Dynasty is the complete opposite of Vineyard. Dynasty is a full brawl map, and Demo should have had every advantage to win this map here if they played a little bit more consolidated and close together. They have the better teamwork, in my opinion, compared to Aqua. Like, they should have used this map to their strength here and, like, played together and not given Aqua, like, such easy kills there. You know, it's just a bit of a misplay, in my opinion. Demo, like, could have taken advantage of this map here, but we are 3-1 for Aqua at the moment. So Aqua, they are getting close to that match point there, and they are subbing an IRE here. So right away, you know that the second IRE gets subbed in, you should know that Aqua will run double lights. It's kind of obvious at this point. Demo should also realize that as well if they've been paying attention to the lineups. But yeah, IRE with double light there. Okay, so Aqua running a light setup here. Demo looks like they're opting up for a heavier setup. They only have 1 light tank, and the rest heavies basically. So kind of curious about where, I mean, Demo might try to do basically what PC Cat did, essentially. They might try to send a tank on top of the bridge to reset C and just play for AB strat. I think that's what Demo might end up doing. The only thing, though, is when PC Cat played this, they had Crim kind of as a free kill on the enemy spawn there. I think if Aqua, if Demo can, like, learn their lesson, not have, like, a free kill for the enemy there, I think they would have a pretty good chance here of picking up Canal. Canal is a pretty favorable map for the team that gets to reset C, because Canal C is much easier to reset than B is. So I think Demo actually has the better spawn here of Canal. So Demo, I mean, if they can play consolidated together and just, like, force a brawl, which is, like, what they're good at, they should have a chance here to upset Aqua. They should have a chance to win Aqua on this map here. Aqua on end, though, with the double lights and the Hori. I mean, Aqua 100% just playing strategic here. They're not going to force a brawl at all here, unless they really have to. But again, Demo can take advantage of this and try to force a brawl with the lineup that they have. They can just take double caps, reset C, and then Aqua's going to have to push them with double lights and the Hori, which is, like, very hard for them to do, you know? So that's the only thing I'm going to say here. I'm very excited to see what happens next. The calm before the storm, guys. This is what we're having here. Just a bit of a minute to catch my breath, for the teams to catch their breath too. Like, I mean, guaranteed these teams are, like, sweating, you know, right now. Like, nobody is in grand final is going to be, like, fully calm. Everybody's going to have a little bit of nerves here. So a bit of calm before the storm here. 2-minute break just before the game's about to begin. But yeah, I mean, I think if Demon wants to come back here, they need to start forcing brawls and playing together as a team, instead of playing split up. And then, like, they need to just not give Aqua easy kills here. Like, as long as Aqua doesn't have easy kills, Demon will usually end up winning the brawl. And you saw that on Lagoon, man. Like, Demon had no business winning Lagoon at all. They had no business winning that game, and they won it just because of, like, their amazing brawling skills. So Demon, like, they have really good mechanics here. They can take full advantage of that. They just need to put themselves in a position where it's a brawl favoring them, essentially, if that makes sense. Not them having to push into Aqua, but Aqua having to push into them. I think Demon will absolutely have a field day with that situation when they end up doing that. Now, we are in the game here. Both light tanks for Aqua going straight to D here. Dr. Watson, a bit of a ballsy decision here to end up going D as well. I mean, he knows he's fighting against double light here, but I think, oh wait, you missed. Actually, I mean, Aqua might not. I mean, yeah, this guy might end up getting nuked here, in my opinion. I don't know. I mean, you might get nuked, Dr. Watson. That's why I said, I did say that was a ballsy decision, and it is gonna probably cost this guy's life here. The reason why this guy is stuck, Dr. Watson can't leave. He has Tracer. The T100 has Tracer shells, which means that you're spotted for 30 seconds here. So this guy has lost his opportunity to run here. He can't run anymore. And if IRE plays this correctly, he could have just crossed to him and, like, forced him to stay there. Like, yeah, this guy's stuck. He knows he's stuck. He's just trying to play behind a rock here to try to, like, live a little bit longer. But, I mean, again, Demon, like I said, you guys have to force the brawl on your terms, and they're not doing that. If anything, Aqua's the one with all the strings in her hand right now. Aqua has, like, every situation here. They have the light tank trapped, who cannot leave, by the way. Look at Wildberger. Wildberger knows that, by the way. Wildberger knows that this light tank is trapped. He is spotting his exit so that he cannot leave. And IRE here has an easy 1v1 here to take with this light tank. This game is going to be a masterclass here if Aqua gets this kill cleanly without losing a tank on the other side here. Now, are they losing a tank? I mean, Demon knows this. I think Demon knows that this light tank is on, like, just borrowed time right now. They know that he's going to die eventually. So Demon here is going to have to end up pushing the other side of the map here. I mean, oh wait, IRE's got nuked. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a second. IRE, does IRE lose this 1v1? If he loses the 1v1, it's a huge... He might lose this 1v1. Although, I mean, ooh, IRE. He lost the 1v1! IRE, what have you done? Oh my god, okay. And Wildberger took so much... Okay, Aqua has just completely misplayed this game completely on his head. This game has flipped its head just because of IRE, to be honest. I have to say, IRE, like, I don't like to be too harsh, but this game is 100% his fault if Aqua ends up losing this game here. He had such an easy way to kill that T100 if he just went from the right side instead of the left. He went from the left side, though, and got clipped by Crip. That should never happen for the situation that Aqua had there. They had a guaranteed kill, and somehow this guy gets away with a kill. That should never happen. And Zerd died, by the way, as well. So Demon here with a one-gun advantage, and Denial has no reactor, by the way. Denial, if he gets flanked by Copycat over here, is going to have a very hard time here. Denial is a free kill. He's just going to die at some point. It's just a matter of time until he dies here. And Hills here also probably going to die as well to the 116 as well. So very well played by Demon, but I have to say, this is a huge misplay by Aqua there, like that light tank. I can't get over the fact that he just died in that situation. That should never happen, you know. And okay, Wildberger here kind of bailing them out a little bit. And, you know, Wildberger had to take so much damage to get to the light tank to try to clear him, you know. And that's damage that a light tank shouldn't be forced to take, especially with the situation that Aqua is in here. Like, Aqua really had all the advantages there, and they really just, like, kind of choked this game a little bit, you know. But Demon with a really nice counter push, and they do get, like, really nice punishes in too. Like, I mean, like I said, this Demon tank on B cap, the fact that he even clips IRE for making that misplay, like, he had to be looking for that. It's a very, very, like, you know, opportunistic play that he takes there, but it's a very nice play from Demon. Demon taking full advantage of the mistakes that Aqua did, and I really, like, it's hard to justify how Aqua should lose this game, really. Like, it's hard to... They had caps, they had the position, they had a light tank that was trapped in the spawn, that was a free kill for them at any point they wanted. This light tank, like, he had nowhere to go. Demon, like, I mean, Aqua didn't even have to push for this light tank, by the way. They had the opportunity to push for him and kill him at any point they wanted, but they didn't even have to push him. That guy was stuck, and there was no getting out. And Wildberger had a very nice position there as well to cut him off. I mean, I gotta say, this IRE light tank, he really made a big mistake there by going on the wrong side of the rock there. Had he just pushed the inside, like the red line position on the rock, he would have won this game for Aqua very easily, in my opinion. It was a free kill. He had full HP. The Aqua light tank, like, you know, or the Demon light tank couldn't fight him in a 1v1 at all. And the Demon light tank runs on the outside. Like, Wildberger had shots for that, you know. Wildberger took such a good position to cut off this guy's escape, so he couldn't go anywhere. It's really a big mistake from Aqua there. A really huge mistake, and hopefully it doesn't throw off their entire mojo here. Like, because if I was Aqua, if I'm playing that team right now, I am quite salty for losing this game, really. But they need the mental reset. They need to just, you know, reset, focus on the next game, to be honest. That's all they got to do at this point. The game is done. The game is dusted. But yeah, it's just a really... This mistake might come back to haunt them, because this was such a free win here. Aqua could have been on match point right now, guys, if they won that last game. Now they're giving Demon a chance to come back here, and Demon is playing on New Bay. And guess what, guys? New Bay is a perfect map for Demon. Demon loves brawly maps, and New Bay is exactly what Demon likes. Demon's going to do well on this map. In my opinion, just by, like, the map and the way that Demon plays, I think Demon has a huge advantage to win this next game here. So this game could be tied up right now when it could have been a 4-1 lead for Aqua. It's going to most likely, in my opinion, be tied up if Demon plays this game correctly here. And Aqua again with the Kron. Like, the Kron really struggles on New Bay because the Kron gets focused out so quickly because it doesn't have reactive, you know. So Demon has a huge advantage by lineup, and also just by, like, their own play style is going to really favor them in this situation here. So I do think Demon has
a very good chance here to make this game a competitive, competitive grand finals here, which is, well, I love to see it. I hope Demon can make this a competitive grand final. I'm really excited to see that. But let's go ahead and see again, like the calm before the storm here. I mean, Aqua, like I said, they will need a mental reset, especially if I'm Wild Burger, man, because Wild Burger, like, he set his teammate up perfectly. He spotted that light tank for 20, right? So that light tank couldn't escape. Like, Wild Burger, he's the one who got that light tank essentially killed, like, from Demon, right? And he took a good position to, like, cut off his escape as well. Like, Wild Burger did everything he could for IRE here to, like, clean up this game here, and he just wasn't able to do it. It's a big misplay there. Also, why is this game taking? Oh boy, I might have to reset my game, guys. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and reset the game. We'll go ahead and open the game again. Hopefully, it shouldn't be a problem. I think it's just my Wi-Fi that's doing this a little bit, but let's go ahead and open it. I don't think we should miss a whole lot. Hopefully, we're able to, like, just log back in. Are we able to log back in? I think it's just a Wi-Fi thing. I don't think it's anything too crazy. Hopefully, I don't have the same problem I had yesterday with my stream. Yeah, I think we should be back in here. All right, we are back. Okay, a little bit of a delay here, but anyways, Demon here. They are playing a pretty split strat. They do have A control, and Aqua has that full town setup again that I did not like earlier. Aqua played this exact strat versus PC Cat, so Demon should be aware of this. Demon should know this. And in my opinion, Demon has the better positions here because they have the high ground. The high ground where, like, the top of the bridge there is the high ground. Now, Zerd going into B here. I mean, I think Pyroblast might have a full clip for him here. Can he side scrape and get the full clip? I don't know. I mean, they do need to reset Zerd here. I mean, Zerd caps his base. It's going to be a bit of a problem here for Demon, although maybe they're not that worried about it. I mean, Demon has good map control right now. I mean, really, like, Aqua is just spawn gaming based, square gaming, as you call it. Demon is taking full map control. I mean, all Demon needs to do right now is that they need to, like to keep a tank where Dr. Watson is. That's, like, look at Dr. Watson, such a good position right now. I mean, Dr. Watson should be able to crossfire Zerd here if Zerd gets spotted. He does have shots on him, but the only thing is Zerd isn't spotted. So right now, I think what Demon could do, they have Dr. Watson in a good position here. Crip as well in a decent, but Demon needs to stack the B cap here. They need to retake B because they're going to lose by caps here if they don't start moving. And I think they are slowly doing that. I mean, Demon has good positions, man. I do like Demon's positioning here. I think if Parmesan and Pyroblast just double cap B here, I don't think there's a whole lot Aqua can do apart from just, like, YOLO into them, which, like, isn't really going to favor them. And Pyroblast, look at Pyroblast. He has a nice spot there. He is fully pre-aiming Zerd. And Zerd cannot peek him, by the way, because if Zerd peeks and gets spotted, guess who's shooting him? Dr. Watson has a perfect angle there on Zerd. So I like Demon's strat here. I think Demon is going to end up playing this game really well here. And, I mean, Zerd is spotted. Are they going to just ignore Zerd? They might be just, actually, they're ignoring Zerd. This might be a mistake, but it might work out for them because they're going for the Kron, which is a very easy target for them to kill. And Dr. Watson, can he just escape? If Dr. Watson can just escape a little bit here. And Kron just died instantly. You just saw it on a minimap there. He just died. Wild Burger is going to die too. But the only mistake that I think Demon might be doing here is that Zerd is going to be allowed to cap A here. If Zerd is allowed to cap B, they might lose this game by caps, although I don't really think so. I mean, they're just winning this game completely by HP right now. I mean, it's 11k HP versus 10k HP. They do have I mean, the guns are equal right now, but F is low HP right now. F is an easy kill, and Zerd could be a kill at any point here if Demon goes back to cross for Zerd, which I think they should have, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a close game still. In my opinion, though, Zerd needs to die, though, 100%. Zerd must die because they're going to lose the game by caps here, and F is pretty safe at the moment. Look at Dr. Watson over here. Oh, Dr. Watson, I like your play here, buddy. Dr. Watson and just play on the ramp here. He's going to be a pain for Daniel to pen this shot here. Daniel is going to spend the whole game trying to 1v1 Dr. Watson here, where the main fight is going on at the B cap here. So as long as Demon can win the B cap fight and get the game by caps, they should win this game, in my opinion. They do have a good situation here. I mean, Deviat, you're getting nuked a little bit on the crossing, but can he get a clip into Zerd here? I don't know if he can. I mean, it's risky. Oh, Zerd misses his shot. Zerd, does he know that Zerd's reloading? If he knows that Zerd's reloading, he should be peeking this. They need to be peeking. Zerd needs to die here. I mean, Zerd's going to die. Nice. So they do get the caps back here. F is a one shot, and this guy also has a 1v1. And look at Dr. Watson, bro. Like, I think Daniel has just given up on fighting Dr. Watson. This guy is just like, he's just like, I'm out of here, man. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight you anymore in this 1v1. It's just not a good 1v1 to take. Dr. Watson is buying so much time for Demon right now. Like, he is locking down the A cap, and Demon is like, has B and they have C. Like, Demon has everything right now. As long as they can get the kill on Ghosty here, which Copyat should be able to help with here. Now, Parmesan is a one shot no matter what here, but again, like the 116 is not an easy tank to pen. And I mean, this should be a win here by caps. I mean, look at Dr. Watson. This guy is the MVP. Dr. Watson is the MVP of this game here for Demon, I think, in my opinion. And Demon doing a really good job here of just like controlling the caps and the bases. I did think it was a bit of a mistake for them to like let Zerd cap be there, but I mean they will get away with it in Parmesan. I mean, yeah, this is just GG. I think Demon's gonna win this game. Demon again. I told you guys, New Bay is a very brawly map, and I was fully expecting Demon here to win this game here. It is tied 3-3 here, and Demon is gonna force the next game here. I mean, this is on par to be a tiebreaker grand final, which is I love to see, guys. I'm very excited about that. And like, look at Dr. Watson, bro. This guy is winning his 1v1 actually. Guys, I tell you, 116 1v1s are pain, man. They are such pain. And like, this guy spent the whole game 1v1ing this guy, and they lost the game by caps. Like, the caps decided the game, not even the kills. That's just so funny. Insanely played, well played by Dr. Watson there. He bought so much time for Demon. Insanely well played by them. I gotta give him a big upvote there. Look at and he was top damage too. This guy, MVP of Demon. Absolute giga chat over here. This guy played really well. Really well played there. I think the rest of, I mean, Demo in general just outplayed Aqua. And like I said, the Kron guys, I told you guys earlier, the Kron is a paper tank, and Demon with a nice call there to focus the Kron, although I wasn't sure they should have ignored Zerd completely like that. But at the end of the day, this Kron is a very easy kill. All it takes is just 2 116 clippers, and that Kron is dead. You know, so that's the problem with Aqua's lineup on these brawl maps here, is that Demon has 7 116s, Aqua does not. And so this Kron is always going to be at a huge disadvantage when the brawl starts. And, you know, again, like, the only way this Kron could have been useful is that if he played toward like the bridge area maybe, but like even then it's just an easy kill for Aqua, or for Demon, if they just like full send it. So we are on the next map here, and we do have Yukon up now. Yukon was a game that was played between Aqua and PC Cat earlier, so PC Cat or Demon here should have a good idea about how Aqua will play this game here. I do think that PC Cat will, or Aqua here will have a good situation. Or Demon will have a good read here on Aqua's lineup, but we will have a little bit of a break here. It seems that somebody lagged out, so we will be taking a bit of a 10-minute break. I just got word from Tolian, so all good. Let me just see if I can stay in a room or if I should play a pub here. I mean, actually, you know what? I have a better idea. You know, I am gonna go over that Lagoon game that Demon somehow won. I have no idea how they won that. Let me go ahead and pull that up for you guys, because I really want to see how on earth did Aqua end up winning this game. Or Demon end up winning this game when Aqua had all the advantages, in my opinion. You know, so I'm very curious about that. Let me go ahead and pull that up for you guys. I do really want to see what happened in this game here. I'll go ahead and stream it again for you. Let me just open it on my browser. We are streaming the browser as well. Let me just make this theater mode. There you go. It should fit perfectly on the screen here. All right. So let me go back a little bit. I need to go back to this like Lagoon game here. Right here. This is a Lagoon game that I want to figure out how did Aqua end up losing this game here, because I thought they had every advantage in my opinion. Let me go ahead and make this a bigger. Yeah, there we go. It should fit the screen now, but I mean, let's go forward a little bit here. I'm just gonna pause and go forward a little bit. I just want to see like the actual brawl here, because Wild Burger did such a nice move at the end of the game there to end up like coming behind Demon. So like Wild Burger should have put Demon in such a hard situation for them to win. I don't know how they managed to fight their way out of this situation here. There must have been a huge mistake that happened from Aqua's side here, because Aqua had a good like hold here. They had a really good position. So as you can see in this game here, Demon is pushing F here. F is getting kind of like nuked, but he is safe. He is not really in danger of dying at any point here. He is pretty safe. He has support. He has backup. Now, Wild Burger, I think it's at this exact time here where Wild Burger starts to flank around the map here. Yeah, you can see Wild Burger is starting to move around behind them. And Aqua, I mean, Hills here is the one who's getting focused. Again, this Kron, every time, like, Demon does a really good job of focusing out the Kron. You just saw it out of New Bay, by the way. Like, this is not a mistake, guys. Demon intentionally goes for the Kron because they know that the Kron has no reactive armor. They intentionally go for that tank. They will ignore the other tanks around them and just kill the Kron immediately, which is a good call from Demon. So I like the way, like, they are very good at focus firing. And look at this Kron here. He just there's nothing that Kron can really do to survive here. So in this situation, like, look at Wild Burger. Like, how does Aqua end up losing this game? Wild Burger is behind them. And I mean, the Kron is dying, sure, but I mean, Pyroblast is also getting traded out, and Dr. Watson's a very bad spot too as well, with a 215B. He's getting shot from left and right, you know? So Dr. Watson, the 215B damage farmer that you don't want to get focused, was forced to jump down here. Now, I think this here is a bit of a mistake from Ghosty. I have to say, this is a mistake from Ghosty, because Ghosty is turning around to kill this tank here, when he should have been driving forward to clip out Dr. Watson. Dr. Watson right now could have been getting like 2 shots into the side right now, or Ghosty gonna be killing in the main fight here where this guy's getting focused. But Ghosty going back for a kill that was already guaranteed, like F was going to get this kill no matter what here, is a mistake. Ghosty lost his time here to clip out the 215B. Look at the 215B escaping from Dr. Watson there, just escaping. He got out when he shouldn't have had any business getting out at all. He should have been getting clipped in the side there, even permatrack possibly, you know? And so, but anyways, apart from that, it's still like a small mistake here, but I mean, in my opinion, in this situation here, I mean, Aqua just has good position. If Days can survive here, Aqua with the light tank, I mean, they have better position. Crip is also going to be a push here, so let's see what happens here with Aqua. So you have Zerd and Ghosty pushing Parmesan and Crip as well at the same time. Now, Wildberry doing a good job of like just being a pain in their side here a little bit, but I think like Aqua should have been winning this main fight here. I mean, look at Crip. Crip is getting focused here by F. Yeah, Crip dies. Like, how does Aqua lose this? Aqua has 3 tanks versus Parmesan right now. Parmesan is gonna like instantly die. Very sweet here. So how does Aqua end up losing? And Days is still alive, by the way. Like, Days is buying a lot of time here for their team. So let's take a look here. I mean, Aqua has the HP lead. It is 4v4. They have the HP, and they have the light tank, who's like gonna farm copy inside here the whole time. So how does Aqua like? Let's take a look at the damage that this guy is taking here. Who's the guy that's Parmesan, right? Let's take a look at the shots that Parmesan's taking. He just took 1 shot there. Okay, so Aqua penned their shot there. Does he take any more damage after that? He takes another shot. Okay, like Parmesan is a 2 shot. How does Aqua not kill him? F has the shot here for him as well. Does F miss his shot, or does he just shoot somebody else? No, Parmesan's a 1 shot. Okay, so Parmesan should die here. Does Parmesan die? Does F go for the kill on Parmesan? Oh, okay. I think this game might have been F here. F might have cost the game here for Aqua. Because if F kept driving forward, he would have killed Parmesan. That was like an important kill here. And if F kills Parmesan, he can like later flip for Copycat, and you have a light tank farming Copycat the whole time in the back there. So, in my opinion, this should have been a win for Aqua. I mean, I was right to think that was a win for Aqua, but look at this 2-5B, man. Dr. Watson being such a healthy 2-5B when he should have died is just like is diabolical, man. Also, ooh, what happened in the training room there? Did they just get disbanded? What happened there exactly? Yeah, let me see. Actually, I gotta figure out what's holding this sending. All right, there's a new room here. Okay, let me go ahead and join the new room here. All right. I see we got some training room bugs here, but it's all good. The game's still going. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna continue like playing this game here. But yeah, I think if F kills Parmesan, because F could just push forward and kill Parmesan right now. I mean, it's not that hard for him to do that. And Deviate as well is like pretty low HP, by the way. And F should have his reactive armor back, by the way, as well. F uses reactive armor very early on in the game here. So F should have had to react him. He could have just pushed in and like killed Parmesan and maybe even like nuked this guy here. And Wildburger had the 1v1 versus a copy yet. So it's like really Dr. Watson is like the only one they really have to worry about here. But like I said, Dr. Watson is only healthy because of Ghosty. Because had Ghosty moved up earlier to clip him out instead of like turning around to kill a tank that was already like a dead tank anyways, Dr. Watson would have been like a 1200 HP 215B, which is like a 1 clip basically. He would have died very easily, you know? So in my opinion, that's the thing. That's the only thing. Also, screen is black. Ooh. Why is the screen black? That doesn't make sense. Why is the screen black? I don't know actually. Okay, it should not be black anymore. There we go. Oh, let me go back to this Lagoon game. But yeah, anyway, so apologies. I hope the screen wasn't black for too long. But yeah, like I said, in my opinion, like Aqua lost this game when like because like look, Demon pushed F here, and like right here, this 215B here, this 215B that you see from Demon, you see Ghosty. Ghosty turned around to shoot this guy here. That was a kill. He had a 2v1 anyway. Had Ghosty went forward for this 215B and like tried to clip him out early on, this would have been a game changer because this 215B is in a very bad spot here. He was pinched between a light tank and Ghosty, so this 215B had to drop, and even if he drops, Ghosty should like be able to clip him in the side here if this 215B drops. So it's a missed opportunity from Ghosty here. Ghosty had a full clip and he kind of wasted on Pyroblast there. He should have just went forward for the 215B. Pyroblast is dead no matter what. You had Zerd and F who were both loaded there with shots ready to kill Pyroblast. So that's the only thing I would say about that. But overall, yeah, it was a close game, but like, that was a huge like let off there for Demon to let this 215B escape with so much HP when this guy could have been like a 1-shot at the end there. And of course, like F at the end, I think could have had an easy chance here to kill Parmesan. Parmesan should have died in the situation, but F kind of like sat back and kind of reloaded his shots there. He should have been a little bit more aggressive in my opinion, but like I said, it's all in hindsight, this kind of stuff, you know. As a tournament player, you know, you're playing under like a lot of pressure and there's a lot of situations you have to like really think about, you know. Nobody wants to make a mistake that like ends up like losing them the game essentially. So both teams playing kind of passive here, kind of very safely, but like in my opinion, Aqua didn't really have this option to play safely because they have a light tank. They have to get the kills when they have the chance to get the kills there. Once they stop getting the kills, I mean, they, you know, even they're winning by HP at this point, but like Parmesan being alive here, Parmesan later in this game is going to end up putting a full clip into F. Like, just because he's alive, you know, where F had a chance to kill him there. And F also could have killed Deviant, by the way. I think he does bounce the shot on Deviant. So, like, this could have been a completely different game here. But if F managed to kill Deviant and later killed Parmesan, Wildberg could have, like, ran circles around Copycat, basically. They weren't going to be able to catch him here. And Aqua still had a chance to win this game here. But overall, that's about it. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the training room here. I believe the room should be starting soon. Go ahead and turn off the stream. You guys can see the game. Let me go ahead and check the chat as well. Just make sure that everything's working. But yeah. Cora, message me on your cell phone so I can give you a heads up when the stream glitches. Well, the thing is, my stream is like a 3-minute delay, by the way. So, like, even if you message me, it's only 3 minutes after it's already happened, you know? A little bit unfortunate there. I don't know why I did that, but at the end, I tried to kind of explain myself at the end. But no worries, guys. Just a little bit of technical difficulties, but, you know, nothing that you guys haven't seen before. Much better than yesterday, at least, but... All right, score is tied 3-3, by the way. I know it says 0-0 in the training room, which is actually kind of, it's like essentially a best of 3 now, if that makes sense. Yeah, so the score is tied 3-3, but basically whoever wins the next 2 rounds will win the series here, will become the Blitz EU Diamond Cup champion here. So we'll see what happens here, but both teams taking mirror lineups here. Wildberger taking a light tank. Same with Dr. Watson over here as well, so... I mean, we'll see. We'll see. But Aqua did play Yukon versus PC Cat. And the one mistake Aqua did, actually, was that the fact they sent, like, 3 tanks to the, like, the cap B or whatever, and then they had only, like 2 tanks on the outside of D there. And, like, you know, like, PC Cat just, like, countered Aqua, but it's, like, full pushing the med side there, and, like, the light tank died, essentially. So, maybe Demon did their homework there. Maybe they were watching the stream. Maybe they saw what Aqua was doing there. Maybe they'll be able to adapt to what Aqua did as well. But that's definitely like a weakness in Aqua's strat here. Unless the Aqua changed their strat a little bit, that's definitely a big weakness of having that light tank play like that, you know, when you don't have full support for him. So it's the only thing I'm going to say for now. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, best of 3 essentially at this point. We're going to play Yukon next, and I believe, what's the next map after Yukon? Let me go ahead and check my map pool here. We have Yukon, Fort Despair, and an Alpenstat, which is like the Halloween version, horror stat, I think is the one. So this is going to be interesting games here. I mean, Yukon is a pretty brawly map, actually. I mean, I think Demon has a pretty good advantage of winning, like, Yukon. And Demon is really good at Fort Despair as well. So, in my opinion, I think Demon has a good chance of winning the series right now. The fact that they were able to win a couple of those games that they, to be honest, shouldn't have won. Like, especially Canal, for example. Like, Demon winning Canal, huge win for them, to be honest, to win that Canal game. Because Canal's a very strategic map here. And Demon will play well on these brawly maps, which I think is what they're going to do. So, what's Demon here? So, it looks like Demon's sending a light tank towards B here. Are they sending everybody else towards D? That might be the idea here from Demon. It might work out for them, actually. I mean, this light tank is going to have a lot of freedom here. It seems like Aqua's kind of copying PC Cat's setup here. They're sending their whole... So, Aqua doesn't have the same weakness they had last time. Last time they had tanks capping C and stuff, and they, you know, they got caught out. Here, Wildberger is going to be very safe here. He's not going to get caught out at all here. I mean, he's going to have full info, and he has the full backing up of his team here. Now, Wildberger does have a pretty nice position, actually. He's going to be able to farm... Copycat over here from like the C area, but Demon with a pretty like good hold here. Are they ready to counter? They need to start like Demon needs to start pushing into Wildberger. I think they lost their timing though. They waited too long. I don't like Demon's setup here. In my opinion, I think Demon already lost this game. I really don't like how they're playing. They're playing like this holding strat versus a light tank, but this light tank is gonna have a field day with these guys. And all Aqua needs to do right now is they need to win the middle of the fight here, because these 3 tanks from Demon cannot do anything. If Daniel and Ghosty just like make a U-turn, come back to where Zerd is, and they just start pressuring like the middle of the map here. I mean, Demon's gonna be forced in a very bad situation here if Aqua can make these kind of plays here. And you can see like they're backing up towards the middle, and this guy's getting clipped in the side here. He has his back facing them. Actually, it's a very, very awkward angle for him to be in here. But I really think Aqua can end this game right now if they like rotate their tanks towards Zerd here and just like leave Wildberger on the side here. Because I mean, Aqua, they are playing for these 3 kills here in my opinion, but I think that might be a mistake here. This might be a miscall from Aqua. I think Aqua has a huge advantage in mid here. Had they like moved up Daze and Jungle and Zerd and all these tanks to like start pushing Pyroblast from the side here, these 3 tanks can't do anything because they have Wildberger who's going to end up farming them. Now, I guess they could technically do that, actually. I kind of like, actually, you know what? Maybe I'm not a big hater now of Aqua's positioning at this point. They have F up here with the 116, which is even more deadly, by the way, because he can shoot down the turrets of these demon tanks here. F should be able to pen this. I mean, he has good pen. He's going to be able to pen these shots here. They do get a lucky Capullo shot into him there, but I mean, the end goal here is the same thing. The same call that I think should have been made here. Aqua and like Ghosty and Denial here should be like going back with Daze and Jungle, and they should be pushing mid here while Wild Burger is taking a 1v1 to the light tank. That would be the best case scenario. And right there, that's like how you basically make 3 of Demon's tanks useless, and they're not able to do anything, not able to contribute to the fight, because these tanks cannot cross back to the middle of the fight without getting clipped by F here. And I think that's what Aqua's doing. I like what Aqua's doing here, but I wish they had like an extra tank here with Daze, because it's going to be a 3v2 here, although they are pretty healthy. Like, Daze is pretty healthy here with Jungle here. I mean, I think this will still work out in Aqua's favor here. I think Aqua has a pretty good situation here. And Wild Burger 1v1 with Dr. Watson is going to be a huge fight here. Who's going to get the 1v1 here? I mean, the main brawl, of course, is on this side of the map here, but then Denial here is going to end up getting this guy Copycat as well. Or Pyroblast could even be the focus. He could just flip him Pyroblast. He has an easy side shot into him. But I think he's going to go for Copycat. Nice shots there. Yeah, it's just not looking good for Demon at all. I really was not a fan of Demon's positioning at all, man. I don't like their strat at all. I really don't like their strat. You just can't take 3 tanks and cap them like this in this meta. Aqua took the high ground. And you guys, like, you know, like, I'm always a big advocate of high ground and stuff in good positions. And, you know, like, Anakin Skywalker, of course, knows that high ground is very important, you know. And the fact that Aqua took the high ground here and Demon, like, tried to hold the low ground, you just can't hold the low ground. It just doesn't work like that, you know. I mean, this goes for anything, not just, like, Blitz, but, like, even, like, in real life. If you have, like, a military power trying to hold, like, the low ground, they'll never win the fight. You know, it just doesn't work like that. You always need the high ground control here. And Wild Burger just chasing down Dr. Watson. Very well played there by Aqua. I think Aqua played this game very well. They definitely learned their lesson from splitting up versus PC Cat. They had all 7 tanks in one direction there, which I think is the best play they could have done. Well played by Aqua, in my opinion. So, Aqua on match point. 7-0 win as well. This was not even a close game like at all. That was like an easy win for Aqua there. And Demon, I think they just didn't really give themselves a fighting chance with the positions that they took there. They just took really awkward positions and like on the low ground, and it just can't win games like this. You can't really compete versus good players like Aqua, and you know, like Aqua players like took full advantage of Demon's bad positioning there, and they just I like the rotation they did with F as well. F put himself in a very good spot there, and look at how much damage F farmed. Like, having 160 on top of the high ground like that, like the Demon tanks can't do anything to fight F. They can't cross to F, and they can't even get to the main fight, where the main fight was at the middle. You know, it was a very big weakness there I could see in the middle, not just by HP, but just by positions. And like, even Aqua was able to win the mid fight so convincingly when they only had like 2 tanks in mid. Aqua could have rotated like 4 tanks in mid, you know, if they really wanted to like completely smoke the middle of the map there and leave nothing to chance there. They could have done that, and it would have been an even easier win for them. But like, they played out very well. Well played by Aqua, and like Demon, yeah, just very bad positioning there. They just did not take good positions, and they kind of put themselves on the back foot of the brawl there, which is what Demon needs not to do. Demon needs to force the brawl on their terms, because they're very good at brawling. So they need Aqua to have to brawl them on situation where Demon has like the advantage. And in this game, it wasn't like that at all. It was Aqua with every advantage in this game. So well played by Aqua there. All right, Fort Despair, guys. If Aqua wins Fort Despair, they will become the EU Grand Finals, the champion of the Grand Finals here. So Demon here, they need to start putting a comeback here, and they are. This is a good map for them, in my opinion. I think Demon is very good at Fort Despair. So I'm very curious to see how Demon plays Fort Despair. I mean, they just need to play it to a point where they're not putting themselves in a bad situation. And Fort Despair, the thing about Fort Despair, it's kind of hard to put yourself in a bad situation on Fort Despair, because like there's not really a whole lot of high ground that you can take on Fort Despair, apart from like the middle of the map, kind of where like there's like the gun depression tank that can play there. But like Fort Despair is a very very flat map, so Demon should have in my opinion, Demon has a good chance here to win this game and force a tiebreak. This is their only chance here. Demon, like, it's now or never, basically. And I think Demon, like, they have a good map for this. You know, I've seen them play well in Fort Despair before, so I do think they will be able to win this game here. But like I said, you know, at the end, it comes down to nerves, nerves and calm, and just, you know, making the right decisions and penning your shots, which, you know, Demon, for the most part, have shown good penetrations and good decisions and stuff. It's just, like I said, Demon, as long as they don't lose the game by strat, which is, like, the only way they usually lose games early on, is if they have, like, a bad strat, like that Yukon game. That Yukon game was, like, done in the first, like, 30 seconds of them sending the 116s to the corner there. It was just done. There's no hope for Demon to win that game at all. So, as long as Demon doesn't put themselves in a position where they can't, like have no chance to come back from the game just by their positions, I think Demon always has a chance to come back, even with, like, just pure brawling potential there, because they're very good at brawling. Now, 205 speed boosting. I wonder what the speed boost is there for. He might be trying to play on top of seed. Okay, so you're trying to get the early. This is like actually almost like a mirror lineup there. legit mirror lineup from both teams here. Okay. I mean, whoever takes A control first is going to have a pretty big advantage in this game, in my opinion, to be honest. So, we have to see what's going to happen here. I mean, Aqua might take A here. Yeah, F is going to have to take A. So, in my opinion, F taking A control is going to be really bad news for Crip here. The reason for this is that Crip can get shot from F's side here. You see, like, right there? F, if he gets to that rock right there, he has side trials into Crip. And Crip, by the way, cannot escape, by the way, because Aqua has a 215B in the balcony. So Crip, in my opinion, is in a very bad spot here. And, I mean, he doesn't quite know it yet. But in my opinion, if Aqua plays this game correctly, they have much better positions, again, than Demon does. Demon, again, playing really passive here. I mean, Aqua could just take full map control right now. They do have full map control. This game is not going to be decided by caps. It's going to be decided by kills here. But I think Demon, I mean, Crip is lucky that he hasn't been spotted yet. I think if Crip was spotted, F would start being a little bit more aggressive. The thing is, though, to be honest, actually, to be fair, this could be a bait a little bit, actually. Crip could be intentionally playing like an exposed position here so that F moves up to this rock here. Because if F moves up here to try to shoot Crip, he's going to have a bit of a blind side here. He's going to have like a blind spot to his right here, which Deviet and this 116 here could easily counter push with 2 tanks and kill F. That's like the only thing I might say. But it seems like Aqua is well aware of this because they have Daze like playing very aggressive and then counter cap here. And yeah, look at Daze just put a good shot into Crip here. Now, I really want to see what F is going to end up doing because F has shots into Crip, I'm pretty sure. Does he have shots here? I believe he has shots. Can F? Yeah, he does have shots. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, Crip is in a really bad spot. Now, Crip is unspotted, but thing is, if he gets spotted, he is going to be in trouble. And Pyroblast here having to make a bit of a gamble, Hail Mary. But I really don't like Demon's positioning here, guys. I think this might be it for them. I mean, they haven't lost the game yet. They still have a chance, but like Pyroblast is really exposed. Look at Pyroblast. Pyroblast is like, if Aqua wants to, they can kill Pyroblast at any time. He's a guaranteed kill for Aqua, right? And basically, F is pretty safe. Like, Aqua could slow play this. They could be very passive. They have cap lead, by the way. Wildburger capped the B base, so Aqua has cap lead. So the second Demon makes a move on A here, which I think they're going to be forced to make a move because Crip is dying. Crip is dying to F here. Like, I'm telling you guys, Crip's position was very bad. I called this out very early on. I did say this was a very bad position for Crip here. Now, Demon's going to make a counter push. The second Demon makes a counter push on A, Aqua can just kill Pyroblast at any time on C. Because this guy can't leave, and this is exactly what's going to happen. Pyroblast is going to die here. It's just a matter of time, and I mean, F can survive a long time here. F is not really in any danger. Now, it is the 2v2 here. Dr. Watson does kind of stay behind, but I do think Pyroblast is just not going to make it. Denial here with a nice play here to get behind him. Yeah, this guy's dead. And Ghosty's probably going to survive here. Ghosty should have an easy, like, you know. Yeah, 2-5 gets the kill here. Ghosty survives, and I mean, F isn't a 2v1 of his own, but like I said, the bigger picture here is that Demon is like losing the entire map here. Now they are up by HP somehow. I don't really know how they managed to be up on HP, but like by positioning, I still feel like Aqua has much better positioning because Crip is also stuck, by the way. Like Aqua, the second they kill Dr. Watson here, guess who's going to be the next target to die? It's going to be Crip. And Crip can't back up because Daze and Zerd are pre-aiming his exit here. So I really do think Demon is just done. I think this game is over. I think Aqua played this game to perfection. And Demon, again, and just their positioning, is just like letting them down here. Like Demon, they have really good brawling skills, but they're putting themselves on the back foot every single game here. Like they had the chance here, and they are winning by HP somehow. I really don't know how they're winning by HP, actually. Demon is somehow winning by... Wait, could Crip end up putting a clip here? He might. I mean, Demon could still come back from this somehow. I don't know how they're coming back from these games, man. And this is testament to how good they are at brawling, but like still, like they should not have any chance to win this game here. In my opinion, they shouldn't. Like, Demon has no chance here. I mean, Wildburger has a very good position. Sure, they're like, the HP is equal, but like 5 guns versus 4, and one of them being a 215B, which is like a paper tank that can be easily focused out by Wildburger here. I just don't see how... Oh, wow, that was a nice kill from Copy. Wow. Okay, I mean, maybe actually, wait, if they can kill Wildburger somehow, maybe they have a chance, but I don't see it. I mean, Wildburger gets completely nuked there. Wait, Wildburger gets completely nuked. Oh my god, that was such a misplay. That was such a misplay from Wild. Demon, how are you guys? Guys, you have no business coming back from this game. How on earth is Demon coming back from this game here? They had nothing. Again, Demon, like, you guys are such dangerous brawlers, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's a mistake from Wildburger, really, but like, I mean, Demon, the game's not over yet. Demon could still easily lose the game here. But I do think Demon might win this game. Like, they are really good in the brawls here. Look at this Coppola shot from the... Oh my god, this guy's like doing such good moves here. Demon they're just so good, man. They're so good at these kind of brawls here. He's gonna get the kill. It's 2v2 here, but Parmesan has a full clip. Neither Jungle or Ghosty can push Parmesan because whoever pushes is gonna die. They're both 1 clips. This game is for... I have no idea. I have no idea how on earth did Aqua lose this game. Demon, like, you guys are actual demons, man. Demon and its actual demons when it comes to the brawl here. They had no business winning this game at all here, or even making it close. This should not even be a close game here. And the second jungle spotted Captain C here, he's going to possibly get clipped here. Can he get clipped? I don't. He's going to get shot once, I think, for sure. He does not. But, I mean, Ghosty is spotted. The fact that you're Captain C, why Ghosty's out here, this is just a free kill here for Demon here. Now, I really, apart from like an Amorak, I really don't think there's any way for Demon to lose this game here. Oh my god. Guys, we are on tie break. And now, it is a minute left, by the way. A minute left. I think Jungle is trying to play for caps. There's a 1 minute left here. He does have caps, but I just don't think it's enough time. There's no way. I mean, just going to cap C here. And as long as this guy kind of, like, defends B a little bit here, I just don't see how Aqua can win this game. It's just not winnable. Oh, Demon, you guys are actual demons. How on earth did you guys win this fight here? Like, you had such a horrible... Like, Crip was in such a bad position that you had a tank dying on C, and, like F did a good job wasting time on C. Like, I don't know how they end up losing this game here. I really don't. This guy uses his reactor, but it really doesn't change anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure Demon's going to end up winning this game just by caps alone. I mean, it's 600 cap here. They have 30 seconds to get the cap lead, which they will easily get this cap lead here. And even if Jungle here somehow stops the A base, or even B somehow, like, as long as they survive, there's just no way for them to, like, even if they die, actually. I mean, I guess if one of the Demon tanks dies, I think they still win by cap anyways. Like, it's just, that's how cooked it is. Jungle here just kind of AFKing. He just, I don't know. I don't think, he knows that he's not going to win this game here. There's no point to really resist. I guess he just tried to farm some extra damage here, but this is match point here. Match point in the game. The tie break is horror stat, guys. It's going to be the new map, the Alpha map in the Halloween area. It's going to be super dark as well. I've heard a lot of teams complaining about Alpha as well for being very dark and hard to see. So this is not a tie break Aqua would have wanted to take here. I don't think Aqua at all was banking on the fact that they're going to take a tie break on horror stat. This is such insane comeback from Demon. These guys, like Demon, you can never count Demon out no matter how much of a disadvantage they're in. They just somehow find a way to win these games, man. I don't know how they're winning these games. They just find a way when it shouldn't be possible. It shouldn't be possible for them to win this game at all. Like, they're completely outpositioned. They're out, like the kills are not in their favor. The HP wasn't really in their favor either. Like, I don't know how they're winning this game. Demon is just next level in terms of brawling and mechanical skill here. They're such a good team, and they have such good teamwork. And the fact that they're able to come back from a situation that, like, they had no right to come back from, it's again, you gotta praise them. You gotta praise Demon for being such good team players. They're such a good team. Like, they find ways, they find gaps in the enemy lineup there where they're able to kind of just take advantage of it somehow and just come back from a game that, like, they're down on in every possible way, down by positioning. Like, Demon can kind of sacrifice their positioning and they'll still win games because of how amazing their teamwork is. Like, they are very, very good players, and just testament to how amazing this team is. You know, Demon, they have every right to be in the grand final. They completely deserve this. And to be honest, after this performance, like, Demon, after a couple games here, like, you know, because, like, Demon, the thing is, there's a couple games, in my opinion, where Demon just straight up, like, lost by their strat. They just had a bad strat. They just instantly lost the game. But there's a lot of games that they should have lost, and they find a way to win. Like, in my opinion, Demon, to be honest, deserves to win this grand final, if I'm being honest. Like, just as a neutral spectator here, Demon, the fact that they're able to come back from these situations, like, you know, you just gotta feel for them a little bit. Like, they kind of won my heart a little bit over here. You know, of course, I'm very neutral, and, like, I hope both teams have a good final here. But Demon, like, really, to be able to come back from these kind of games, like Lagoon, to come back from Canal, like, Demon had no right to win Canal at all, and to come back from, like, this game as well, for it to spare, like, they had no right at all to win this game. And the fact that they're making it, like, close and coming back, it's just, again, they're just really good players, you know. So, again, in my opinion, as long as Demon doesn't do, like, something horribly bad with their strat here, they should win this game here. I think Demon deserves to win this grand final here, in my honest opinion. But we'll see. This is why we love tournaments. This is why I love tournaments. I love watching tournaments. I hope you guys love watching tournaments too. You guys see how intense these games are, and how easy, like, one or two decisions can go not your way and, like, change the outcome of the game completely. It comes down to mistakes, you know. Like, as a tournament player myself, any little mistake that you make has huge consequences in the greater scheme of things here. And Aqua's had to live with a couple of those mistakes here. I don't really know what mistake they did on Fortress Pair, though, to be honest. I think Demon just played really, really well. I don't know what more Aqua could have done in Fortress. They did everything perfectly. But Canal, yeah, Canal was a game definitely Aqua did make some mistakes on, for sure. Well, here we are, guys. Tie break on Lagoon, or not Lagoon, on the Alpensat here with the amazing little, like, Halloween decor. I really like the decoration of this map. It's very cool. It's just very dark. That's the only thing. It's a very dark map, and teams are going to kind of struggle a little bit to be able to see each other a whole lot, you know, like, especially, like, the weak spots. You know, the 116 is a very troll tank. You have to, like, really carefully aim your shot. It's going to be a little bit hard to aim your shot here on this map with the amount of darkness that there is. But Looks like Demon having a strat here where they're sending 2 tanks towards the A area. They're trying to defend A area, and they're playing a general spotting position with Dr. Watson here. Dr. Watson is just spotting C crossing. Both teams playing very passively. Understandably so. Nobody is going to take any risk in this stage of the game here. It's now or never basically. Any mistake is going to basically cost the game the grand finals for either team here. Now Hale's activating his aim reticle here. It seems like he has shots on this guy here. He does bounce both his shots though, so Parmesan somehow getting there for free, and Krip also bouncing both his shots, but kind of makes sense for him to bounce the shot. The 116 isn't really that accurate, although the Kron with aim consumable, this guy should have been able to pen at least one of his shots in my opinion, but seems like Demon is going to end up getting the cap lead here. Now, what is Aqua's move here? Aqua looks like they are sending Zerd to cap C here. They have Daze and Ghost here spawning and crossing towards C, so Zerd should be pretty safe here. Now, Demon after the cap hit, it looks like they're pulling back here, but I don't know if they can actually pull back completely. Yeah, this Kron might have a nice, nuking clip here. He's going to fully clip out this guy here, which is not ideal, but it's spotted by Wildberger. Wildberger spotted this rotation, so well played by the Kron. Aqua has a nice situation here to retake A here. I really don't think that Demon can reset A if Aqua steps into it with the light tank, because the Demon tanks can't really spot the light tank. The light tank has good camo. Although Wildberger, like I said, nobody's taking risk at this point in the game. I guarantee you, if this was earlier in the stage, earlier in the tournament, probably Wildberger would have went on to cap A himself here. That's the thing. Most likely he would have done that. But because of how high stakes this game is here, look at how safe he's playing. He's playing in such a safe way. He's not taking any risk at all here. And Demon looks like they kind of want to counter push C, actually. They're going to leave Krip here to kind of be by himself, and it looks like they want to counter push C, actually. Could be a good call here. I mean, Zerd is trapped on C, actually. If they counter push C right now, Zerd is going to be a kill here. I think Demon might win this game. I like this call from Demon. I do really like it. And look at Zerd! Zerd is moving up, man. Zerd is giving them a free kill here. Zerd is a kill for sure. I think Demon has this nice shot there from Dr. Watson. He's spotted for 20 as well. I really, really like Demon's strat here. I think Demon's going to completely catch out Zerd. And Daze as well, possibly, because Daze has only spotted Pyroblast. Daze has no idea. I mean, he should have an idea right now that, okay, the Demon's playing very aggressive. I think Demon, what they should do, they should ignore Zerd, go for Daze first. If they can kill Daze, Zerd is a free kill at any point in the game here. They can just kill, they can cross it. Oh, this guy gets completely nuked on the crossing. Why did he cross like that? Oh, I don't know if I like Demon. Okay, Demon, they had a nice push there, but they're bleeding a lot of HP. But like I said, you can never count Demon out, man. Demon's never counted out. And Dr. Watson here looks like he's just going to kill Zerd in 1v1 here. I mean, Demon has a kill on Zerd for sure. Now, this guy here, he's very low HP, but he is alive. The fact that he's alive means that he is going to, have a full clip later in the game, and he's probably going to be able to recycle his reactive armor as well. So I think Demon still has a very good situation here. They are down by HP by a lot, actually, but they do have caps, and they have a 6v7 here. But, I mean, Wildberger, he's going to get caught by Krip here. Krip might catch out Wildberger. Ooh, Wildberger, I mean, Krip is going to... Krip kind of wasted reactive armor. I mean, is Wildberger in danger of getting caught here? If the enemy light tank could have went for Wildberger, this might have been really good actually. But he's kind of farming Daze here, which is I mean, I guess it's kind of understandable. But Demon here fighting in the B area. I mean, Denial is in a very good spot here. I mean, Deviat, in my opinion, is in a very exposed position here. Krip is gonna have to kind of ignore the chase on Wildberger to try to help Deviat. But I think Aqua here has a good situation with the caps here. They're capping B. Denial also is gonna end up getting a kill on Deviat, possibly unless he gets fully clipped out actually, which he might. Denial may have lost a lot of HP here for no reason. Oh, he dies! He dies! Oh, that's insane! Oh my god, what a trade! Now, if Dr. Watson and Krip can go kill Wildberger, it's gonna be huge, by the way. Because Demon here has a good hold on C. If they can kill Wildberger and take the A area, this would be huge. Krip, can Krip find a time here to cut off Wildberger? This would be a very important time here if he's able to do it. I mean, Dr. Watson is trying. I mean, Pyroblast is also bleeding a lot here. He might end up dying. Nice shot there from Dr. Watson into Wildberger. Now, this guy does die. Pyroblast does die. It is 5v5 right now, but... I mean, it's a very close game, but Aqua does have a huge HP lead. They have 4k HP lead, which cannot be understated here. I mean, Demon, they have okay positions, but they're down by caps and they're down by HP, so much so that I think Aqua should win this game here. They are going to end up clearing this entire area here. I don't think Demon really has a chance to win this game here. And look at Wildberger, man. Wildberger playing this perfectly. He's perfectly running away from Krip here and taking a 1v1 with Dr. Watson. Now, Dr. Watson, as long as he doesn't get Maxwell here, he should have the kill here. Dr. Watson should have the kill unless he gets Maxwell. Does he get Maxwell, though? That's the question. He does not. But Aqua wins the game. Congratulations, Aqua. What an intense series there. And Demon, I mean, they played hearts out to them. Demon plays their hearts out. They really played well. They have my respect. They really came back from a lot of games they had no business coming back from. Well played by Demon, but Aqua, I think, just outplayed them so hard there in that last game there. In my opinion, I think Demon kind of made a couple mistakes on that push, though. They bled so much HP. I gotta say, I think this guy here, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but this tank here, he bled leaving A, which is, it's understandable. Okay, it's fine. I get that you're bleeding as you're leaving the A cap. That makes sense. But after that, he shouldn't be peeking anymore. After that, he's already bled a lot of HP. He shouldn't be taking any more shots at that point. He should be playing a little bit more safer there. But I mean, Aqua just played really good there. And again, like Wildburger doing a very good impact with his light tank. Well played there by him. F also did a very good job. Congratulations to Aqua for winning the grand finals here. They are the champions of the EU server, guys. The best team in the EU. Congratulations to them. Fully deserved. I mean, very nice grand final. And Demon, commiserations to Demon as well. They did really play their hearts out. They honestly, I kind of gained like a new kind of respect for Demon for how they were able to come back from some of these games, you know. It's something you really got to admire. You know, like every tournament team wants to be able to come back from a situation that they have such a huge disadvantage like that. And Demon, you know, they proved that they can do it. Demon is like really close to being like the best team in the EU server, to be honest. Like I think if they can work on the strats just a little bit more here, I think they have a good shot at doing it, because they really put up some good fights, man. Like Demon, again, like I said, there's a lot of situations they should have like completely lost by positions and stuff, and they find a way to come back. So full respect to Demon there. They really put a good fight there. And also commiserations to PC Cat as well for coming in third, and commiserations to B-Love as well coming in fourth. But overall, I had a lot of fun commentating these games here. I hope you guys did as well. They were very intense games here, and you know, a lot of mistakes from lots of different players, you know, but at the same time, a lot of like really nice plays today. I gotta say, like the games today in grand finals, I think most teams and players, like they really they didn't make as much mistakes as I saw yesterday. Yesterday I saw a lot more mistakes. I mean, of course we saw a couple mistakes here and there like today, but overall I think every team played really well. And most of the time when a team like lost, either the other team played exceptionally well, or the strat just wasn't like good enough to compete versus the other setup that the other team had. But in terms of individual performances there, I gotta say both teams played very well. I didn't really see any big mistakes from any team, and that's what you guys see, you know, at the highest level. Teams don't really make the biggest mistakes, and I think I had a joy watching these games. I really enjoyed it. Hope you guys did as well. Make sure you guys show your support to teams, and as well congratulations to Aqua for winning. But overall, let's go ahead and check the stream chat here. I have not really seen the stream chat for too long, so let's go ahead and check that real quick. Go ahead and take a look. There's a lot of chatter going on. 128 of you guys watching. Nice to see all of you guys on my stream. Again, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Greatly appreciate that. I know if you're watching the portal, it's kind of hard for you to do that, you know, but if you do have a second device and you have a second of your time, would greatly appreciate you guys subscribing, and also like smashing like button, showing your support for the stream. Greatly appreciate it. As well as make sure you guys support Nino stream as well, and as well as all the other streamers as well if you guys were watching them. But Nino specifically, because he had a lot of technical difficulties I think today, so make sure you guys give him the support that he deserves. Definitely deserves it. But yeah, overall these were such good games, man. Alright, let's take a look at the chat here. Any interesting chat? I mean, here says Zerd is always bait. I kind of agree with that. Yeah, Zerd is usually the bait, but like, I don't know. There's a couple of times where like the bait just doesn't work, because in this meta, like being a bait in this meta with like a 116 Clippers, like if you misplay this slightly, you end up dying so quickly. So you have to be a bait, but like in a really smart way, like a bait where like it takes time for you to die. If you're a bait where like they just like find you very easily with like 3 or 2 Clippers, you know, you just die in like 6 seconds, you know. You really don't even have time to like reload another clip after you die. That's like kind of untradeable at that point in this meta, so you can't be too much of a bait. But Zerd there, I think, did a good job of surviving. He managed to pull back all the way to the end of the C cap there. He did a really good job of surviving, considering how exposed his position was. I really thought Zerd might have died in that situation there. I was really surprised that he made it back. And I think Demon, I mean, in my opinion, let me go on strat sketch real quick here and show you guys what Demon could have possibly done here to maybe win this game. Like, again, like I said, it was a very close game. I think both teams played it really well, but take a look at the strat sketch here. I think Demon kind of like, I'm not really a big fan of how Demon was, like, I think Demon had the right idea, but their execution wasn't the best. So this is the map Alpha set here. I think it's on the stream. Yeah, there you go. Now, of course, it was the horror stat, so it was like the dark version of it, but basically it's the same exact map. Like the map is exactly the same. And so basically on this situation here, you have Demon. I think Demon had like a tank and spawn. Like, they did a good rotation. They left a tank here. They had like all their tanks pushing underneath the bridge here, and to try to get to this spot here and then kill Zerd, right? Now, in my opinion, they should not have done that. What they should have done, actually, they should have stacked more of their tanks near like the B area, in my opinion. Like, had they been able, let's say they were able to rotate like this. Let's say they were able to like rotate like this, like these 3 tanks. If they had like, let's say like 3 tanks come through to mid like this and move forward and cut off Daze. Daze was the one they should have focused first, actually, because if you take a look at Aqua's positioning, I'll draw Aqua's positions in red here. Daze was here, right? Aqua had like a tank here, they had a tank here, they had like a tank here or something. Of course, they had the Kron that was like all the way like on top of A here, and they had like the light tank that was like somewhere, I guess the spawn like somewhere here, right? And so Aqua had a 116 that was Zerd, who was like overextended by it. He was on their side of C, so it was the wrong side of C. Zerd anyway ended up pulling back like this. I think Aqua had like one more tank in mid or something. They might have had like 2 tanks here. So what Demon should have done, in my opinion, here is that they should have sent, instead of like 3 tanks to C corner, what they should have done, like Zerd is a kill, right? Zerd is a guaranteed kill, and he can be killed at any point here. The thing that is though, they should have killed these tanks first. I think if Demon moved up like with 4 tanks aggressive into mid here, forced these guys to either back up, right, or killed them. You know, they could have killed them or forced them to back up. If these guys back up like this, then Daze would be the next kill here because they can go forward underneath here. They can focus out Daze so that Daze is not able to cover Zerd anymore. The second that Daze has to pull back as well, then and only then should have they started pushing for Zerd in the corner. They should have like really ignored Zerd until like the last possible moment, in my opinion. I think, in my opinion, Demo lost a lot of HP just to try to cross here. When they needed to get rid of these like positions first, they needed to kill these tanks first that are pre-aiming at crossing, and then they can go for Zerd, because Zerd can't escape. Like, Zerd is a guaranteed kill, right? He can't run away. Zerd is like stuck in this corner no matter what happens. So you might as well like let Zerd survive a little bit longer. Try to like nuke these guys and force them to back off first so that they're not able to farm off of you killing Zerd. That's what I think they should have done. But like, again, this is like very like complicated, like hindsight stuff, if that makes sense, you know? Like, you know, most teams are just gonna be like, oh yeah, guys, we just called to like repush, like, you know, here or something, right? That's what should have happened. But yeah, in my opinion, I mean, it's very fine margins, but I mean, Aqua did a good job of trading Zerd here. You know, they capitalized on the fact that you know, Demon went for Zerd and they were able to farm a lot of damage off of him. And, you know, Zerd survived a long time, to be honest, considering how much tanks were on him. And it was a good trade. Like, Demon lost, like, I think almost 2 tanks worth of HP just to kill Zerd. And they lost some positioning as well, because Aqua ended up capping B and A, by the way, which is huge. Whoever capped B from Aqua was a huge move from Aqua to cap B. So well played by them. But overall, that's kind of my only like analysis of this game here. I think it was a very close game. I think both teams played very well. This series is not a whole. It just came down to like really small margins, and I mean, just Aqua had the better margins, I guess, if that made sense. But again, big respect to Demon. They really put up a good fight, and you know, they really came back from a lot of games that any other team in this tournament I don't think would have had the chance to come back from. Just again, testament to how good they are, mechanical players, and just good teammates and like good brawlers as well. They're very good at what they do. So Demon, you can never count Demon out, no matter how like unfavorable the situation is for them. They are always a threat, no matter what. Which, you know, is always a good thing to see. You know, it's always nice to see a team be that like threatening in a brawl. So good respect to them as well, and GG's to them. Now let me get some pub games out here. Apparently the audio is lost. I don't really see the audio being lost actually, but I think I'm talking. I mean, let me check my OBS. I mean, I should hear myself talking. Yeah, audio's not lost at all, actually. I don't really know what you're talking about, but maybe it's your own volume or your own device. But overall, yeah. Let's get some games in. Play some Yag Panzer games here, because I kind of had fun playing it earlier. Alrighty. What do we have here? Egg Panzer on Lagoon is not really a good tank for. I mean, the only place I can kind of go is up here with a TD position, but like it's kind of predictable. Everybody should know that the TDs will be up there, so I don't know. Not really too stoked about playing there, but we'll see. And this is like so painfully slow. It takes me so long to get up here. Ooh, E100. Yep. Come here, buddy. I have a surprise for you, my friend. I hope you liked your surprise, bro. Oh, wait, there's another guy. Wait, I might have a surprise for this 183 as well, actually. I think he's backing up, though. I don't think I'm going to have the shot anymore onto him. A little unfortunate there, but... I don't really want to camp here for too long. I kind of want to start pushing up here. Because the enemy has C-cap here, and of course we don't want them to do what Wildburger did and just get behind us here in the CD area, because I can't really do much as a tank destroyer versus like a light tank up my back there, but... Oh, wait. This Reno's Fronte? Actually, wait, I might have a big nuke here. Wait. Let me cook, guys. Let me cook. I'll try not to burn down the food, but I think I can HE this guy with tungsten in the back here. I don't think he's like looking at me. Hello, my friend. Did you order a Yag up your butt? I don't think so. Hello, and here comes the ramming speed, 173. I mean, hopefully you can kill the STB, bro. Come on, bro. Just kill him, man. There you go. Thank you. Actually, look at their 1-to-1. Their 1-to-1 B. This guy definitely was watching the tournaments, man. He did the Wildburger move over here. coming from behind the enemy spawn there. But, you know, since we watched the tournament, we saw what to do here. We know how to counter this move here. We just went forward so that he's not able to hit us. Oh, nice shot into the egg there. It should be, I mean, this is actually kind of a close game, but I think, hopefully I can get the bounce here from the egg. I'm going to try to, yeah, I got the bounce. That's exactly what I was looking for. Now, hopefully this game doesn't hate me. I don't end up, like, low rolling this egg here. I just want a nice penetrating shot. Okay, low roll. Can you please kill him, bro? Please pen shot. Thank you. Yeah, we should win this game easily. You know, it's crazy, guys, how much like tournaments apply to like pub games as well. You know, a lot of people think that, oh yeah, guys, tournaments is like, oh, it's totally different than playing like a normal game, but it's the same move. Like, look at that 1-to-1B, bro. That move that he did, like, you know, us predicting that move is from us watching the tournament technically, if you think about it, right? And at the same time, like, him making that move is also him from like, tournaments are very like, very you know, it's very easy to apply tournament lessons into pub games. You know, it really all goes hand in hand. That's why I kind of encourage like tournaments to be streamed, you know, especially with Reforge. I'm really excited about Reforge because Wargaming has like a built-in YouTube function in Reforge, so it's going to be very easy for them to like show tournaments and stuff, like gameplay and stuff on YouTube inside the game itself, so you don't even have to log out of the game to watch the YouTube, you know. So technically, I guess you can watch the portal from inside the game, if that makes sense. That would be awesome, you know. I'm very excited for that. So I think Wargaming can really like cook with this, to be honest. And, you know, of course, any game is going to benefit when you have the average player like having a lot of learning experiences about how tournaments are being played, how the best players are doing it. You know, the learning experience is very important. It makes the pub experience more enjoyable for the rest of us anyways. You know, all the time you guys complain about, oh, I had a bad teammate or whatever, you know. Of course, the more that your bad teammates watch tournaments and they kind of start learning how to play the game a little bit, you know, the more enjoyable the game becomes in general. So I highly encourage it. I think it's a very good step for Wargaming to take, and I think I would love for them to, you know, try to really advertise tournaments a little bit more here. You know, make the average viewer, you know, like really invested into trying to learn more about the game. I think that would be awesome, and that's why I have the interest in streaming for you guys. You know, I love streaming for you guys, and it's fun for me as well. Of course, I'm a tournament player, so maybe a little bit more relatable to me a little bit, but at the same time, you know, try to say that it's also relatable to pubs too. It's very similar at the end of the day. Everything is like tied to each other. Anyways, we are on Yamato Harbor here now. I really don't like this map at all, actually, so kind of sad it's still in the rotation, man. I really dislike this map in so many ways, but it is what it is. It's kind of like an old map. It's kind of like outdated, you know. Like the position on this map are just not really good for carrying games. It's so hard to carry games on the Yamato because the seaside is completely isolated from the med side. Also, this TVP might get a big shot here if he's not careful. Hello, buddy. I would like for you to try to leave that position the way you came from. Please and thank you. I promise you, I'm not aiming directly at you. You're free to leave, bro. You're free to leave. Although, I think he's going to die to that 263, actually. Alright, never mind. Bro does not want to leave. He's just going to take it. Wait, maybe he's going to leave. Wait, I hope he leaves. Please try to run, brother. If you try to run, I promise I won't. Yeah. So I might take a shot from the egg here. This is a bad peek, yeah. But, bro, what do you mean? Oh my god, how did I... Okay. How did you die, bro? We had like the freest kill of all time in that TVP. You know, it's the same. You know, it's funny. It's the same thing as, you know, I say it's like similar to tournaments and stuff. It's the exact same thing that Aqua did on Canal versus like the light tank that Demo had trapped there. Like, that's why you always got to go from the red line, because this is what happens when you don't go from the red line. You end up like crossing the open there, you die. I can show you a little bit on strat sketch as well. I didn't really go over that too much, but I kind of explain to you why it was such a big mistake from Aqua there. Like, Aqua had that Canal game in their hands there, and they kind of choked it pretty hard, actually. But it's like, okay, bro, being permadraw. Okay, alright. What's even... It's 50B, I guess. Okay. This is not looking too good. Alright, thank you, gun, for being the most inaccurate thing ever. I mean, this is not looking too good, but we do have caps here. If I really want to get like a big HE shot on this 50B, and the egg just shot. Can I get a big HE shot on this 50B? Come on, back up, please. Please back up, man. Just a little bit. Alright, he's not back. Okay, I mean, I can put my tungsten shot at this guy here if he... Okay, never mind. Never mind. I think I just wasted my tungsten, and this might be very bad. I mean, actually, I'm going to get one shot in here at least. Alright, E100, please kill this guy. It's down to you, bro. You're the only one... Oh my god, he missed his shot. Alright, well... I tried, bro. Oh, and this 50B is somehow shooting me. I gotta try to, like, angle my track here. Yeah. I just took too much damage that game for the 50B there. Let me go ahead and show you guys what strat sketch what I mean about like the Aqua game there. You guys take a look at the strat sketch on Canal. I think this was gaming Canal. So this was a situation that Aqua had. So Demon had like a light tank that was like fully trapped here, right? Like this, I'm just gonna draw all the positions perfectly here for the map here so you guys can see everything. So Aqua was on the green side. Aqua had Wild Burger, who was like a light tank here. Wild Burger was playing here purely to spot this guy from like running away so that he couldn't like run away, right? Then Aqua had like a full HP light tank here. And Demon had a light tank that was trapped here. He was trapped behind this rock here. So there we go. So Demon had a light tank trapped behind this rock right there. And basically the only person from Demon who could kind of cover this guy was like this 116 here. That's it. There's nobody else that could have covered him. Most of this tank was a light tank again. Strat sketch just like trolling me and changing the tanks every time I put them. But yeah, anyways. So this guy had the 1v1. This Aqua light tank, like that came from the far right here, had the 1v1. The reason he died is because he did this. So once he got to the rock, he pushed a rock from the outside like this. That's really bad because that allowed that guy to shoot him. Like this guy that was like had no shots on him if he pushed from the other side, he had a clip on him. Whereas this guy should have went like this. You know, if we erase this and we do it correctly, this guy should have went from the far right like this. If he did like that, he would be safe. He's safe because the rock is protecting him from him and this guy here. Now in my team here, when we play just Yamato right now, you can see Yamato real quick. Let me go ahead and show you Yamato. I should go ahead and just change the map altogether. Let me pull up Yamato. This is what they did. It's the same mistake, kind of, if you think about it in a pub game, though. But basically, enemy team had a TVP that was, like, trapped behind this building here, right? Now, what did my team do? They sent 2 tanks to go kill him. We had 2 tanks here, right? 2 tanks on the ship here. We were supposed to go kill him. One of them went like this from the red line, which is right. The other one went from, like, this from the middle. The guy in the middle got nuked from, like, everybody from here and here and here, right? This guy killed himself by coming from the middle. Had he went from the outside like this, he would have been safe. It's the same exact lessons, you know? This is what I mean by like tournaments. Like tournament lessons apply to pub games. You know, it all like ties up into each other at the end there. So yeah, that's kind of the mistake. That's why I say Aqua like really threw Canal there. Or not really threw, but like they really misplayed Canal. But you know, in a way, Demon had no chance to like, had no right to win that game at all versus Aqua, you know, on Canal. But at the end, Aqua it didn't end up costing Aqua too much, although, you know, like I said, it went to tiebreaker. Could have costed them a lot more at the end. Had Aqua lost his grand final, I guarantee you Aqua would have been watching the replays there and like looking at the way they played him, and they'd be like, oh my god, that was such like a free win. How did we mess this up, guys? You know, I'm pretty sure that's how they would have acted if once they watched that Canal game back, you know. So let me check if the stream is still working. Yeah, it is. All right. Might take something else other than the Yag. The Yag's kind of unflexible. It's kind of hard for me to go anywhere with the Yag, to be honest. But I mean, I guess we could just camp up here. You know, it's just kind of like, I don't really like camping too much with TDs. A lot of people like kind of camp with TDs a lot, but I don't really like doing that too much. Especially like a Yag. A Yag is not really a TD that's meant to be camping in. That's kind of why I like the mechanic that they introduced with the new Polish TD there, the NC70 or whatever, like the one where you have to be closer to them to do like your full amount of damage. I think that's like really good for TDs. I kind of wish every single TD had that mechanic. I think it would be very good for the game. But yeah, ooh, this guy might get absolutely cooked here. Oh, buddy, you are gonna get absolutely nuked. All right, nice shot there into KBZ. I mean, he's still peeking. Okay, actually, wait. I might shoot the Jaeger instead as well. Actually, is he giving me a shot? Oh my god, another nice shot there to the Jaeger. Perfect. This spawn is so OP for like, this TD position is so much stronger than the enemy TD position. So, you do have the better spot there. Also, I kind of have shots in this Jaeger actually. Bye bye, Jaeger. Alright, I'm not gonna camp. I'm just gonna push in at this point. Oh, I regret. Okay. I had no idea they still had tanks back there. I thought they were, like, not there anymore. I am gonna have to blind fire this. Hopefully that hit him. I don't know if that actually hit him or not. Hopefully it did. I really regret dropping. I thought I was doing the right play there, but yeah, I think if I dropped, like, I would have had such nice shots in the VK there if I didn't drop. Ooh. Can I HE this guy? I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to shoot AP. Oh, we do get like a really high roll into him anyways. Size 4. You want some of the smoke, bro? Come here, bro. Come here, buddy. Gee. I did load heat there just to make sure I got the pen. I don't want to Iceport can kind of be troll sometimes. It kind of looks like it can pen him, but sometimes it doesn't pen. I just wanted to be sure about that. But we're going to win this game anyway, so I'm just going to push in here. We get the kill on him. You know, the VK is up there. Well, VK is pretty safe for me at the moment, actually. It's kind of hard for me to do anything about him, but I might try to flank this VK from the back here, but I think he's going to die before I even get there, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't think I have time to get there. I mean, if I do, I mean, this guy's going to clip him out before I can even... Yeah, he's just dead. Unless he doesn't have the gun elevation, actually. Wait, yeah, I don't think he realizes he does that. Buddy, you don't have the gun elevation, buddy. You can't be doing this. Alright, at least somehow I got the kill because this guy doesn't know what gun elevation is. Yeah. Guys, if you're in like a auto-reloader turret like that, like the Kron and the 50B is, and the bat chat even, and whenever you have like an oscillating turret like that at the back, usually you have like really poor gun elevation, so just keep that in mind. That's the only reason the 50B wasn't able to kill that guy there. Alright, Fanally. Thanks for the support, bro. I'm glad you like my explanations, man. Appreciate it, man. I mean, it kind of helps being a tournament player myself. I kind of, like, know how the game works a little bit. But, yeah. I'm glad you like the conclusions I've came up to. We have the bat spawn of Vineyards in this map here, but to be honest, actually, I don't think I can actually afford to play aggressive here. I'm gonna have to play some like campy angle in the back here because this map really doesn't favor med side at all. Actually, and I kind of went toward the med side to be honest. I probably should have went towards the TD area, like the C area, but it's fine. I mean, maybe I can do like a nice bait here in the back of the map. They might not be able to like be ready for me. Yeah, capping B now. I'm gonna hide here. I really need a teammate to spot for me, though. I don't like the fact that nobody's spotting, man. Well, I mean, I think somebody's gonna eventually cap A here. I mean, if they cap A, I might be able to get the reset here. Yeah, kind of be playing a little bit sneaky over here. I mean, I kind of have to be honest. My team is not near me at all. I mean, I kind of need to be unspotted until like the very last second there when I have a shot, but because I don't want the entire team to know that I'm here, so they just send like 4 tanks to kill me. That would be like the worst case scenario. Yeah, there's the Kron over here. I'm just gonna keep hiding here. I'm gonna patience. Patience is key. I got spotted. They'll spotted me. Alright, this guy spotted me somehow. Although, yeah, this is kind of bad. Although not really, actually. The entire team just got already like most of the enemy team is on the B area there, so I'm actually not in any danger of getting killed here. I mean, I'm just gonna hold. I mean, I can't really push in right now. I have like a bit of a pixel angle between this like rock here. Problem is I can't spot this, but I gotta pull back before I get like fully killed here. Not bad. Not bad trade at all. Hey, Kronwagen. Yeah, I don't think you realize I have a shot possibly. Oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky, Kronwagen. Although maybe not lucky enough. Yeah, that was lucky. That was a lucky shot on my part. I had no right hitting that shot there. Now, Kronwagen is capping the A base here. I do need to reset him somehow. He's probably in that bush in front of me there, but can't really reset him though. That's the thing. I mean, he's still actually. I guess I can reset him because he stopped capping the base there. But the C6 peeks up. I'm gonna have a nice shot in the C6 here. Ha ha ha! Take that, buddy. I'm just cooking with the egg today. I don't know why I'm cooking so much with it. Prawn, hopefully you're not able to pen me yet. Oh, my loader died. That's kind of bad, but I mean, I'm gonna have time to get one more shot in here before the game ends. I think the game we're gonna win by caps here, anyways. All right, you can shoot me, bro. I won the game anyways. Let's go. Alrighty. I think this is it for the stream for now, I think that's about all for today. Overall, I had a lot of fun streaming the games. Hope you guys as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. But overall, I believe my stream, there's not a whole lot to do here apart from play a couple pubs, but overall, my voice is kind of tired. I'm kind of tired from talking. I've been talking for like a good 2 hours now, so I also need a break a little bit. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Again, if you did enjoy the stream, make sure you guys smash the like button and make sure you guys smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. We'll greatly appreciate that. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. These were really awesome games, and thank you again for all your support. All the chatter in the live chat, really appreciate that. And hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.